I want to hear the whole fucking thing, but yo, welcome to the On Mute Goddamn Podcast, man. Ain't nothing wrong with gospel music and stripper music coming together as one.
People leave the strip club and go
to church.
Yeah.
Strippers pray before they hit the stage.
You gotta make sure nothing happens.
This nigga watched one season of P-Valley and now he knows the religious.
I seen them hoes prayed almost every other episode. Fam.
They really did.
See, so stripper music.
They're athletes just like cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are athletes. Watch your mouth.
I'm not gonna give DJ Luke Nasty a hard time behind that shit, fam. Y'all wrong, bro.
They're athletes.
Yeah. Golf is what athletes do in their free time.
Golf is
what athletes do in their free time.
You get injured playing golf.
You can't get injured playing
golf. You can get injured walking down the stairs.
I'm just saying.
So don't walk, nigga. Golf.
So you gonna tell Tiger to his face he not an athlete?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He'll fuck your bitch too.
That nigga bench 350, bro. I don't know if I tell Tiger. That nigga Tiger, yeah.
Yo, this is DJ, Mr. Army, the opinionated asshole, young Agar Tegarian in the flesh, most Detroit Red reincarnated, one half short summer boys. My nigga left me, so now I'm the lone member of the boat down in Bun Boys, you know. That nigga wanted to go get a fade and shit. Pretty boy ass nigga.
That's why he's under wraps.
Trash. And to my wrist night.
What's the deal, people?
The black Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Trevor Noah's black, and he's actually
debatable.
And he's African. So let's not disrespect that, man. What's the deal, people? Let's judge himself at MJ Owns on all social media. What goes down?
That's funny.
The Loafer Lothario, the Socrates.
Oh, it's normally the black Matt Lauer, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
No panic button. Big shout out to, I'll give shout outs early. Shout out to people doing a lot of stuff. I was recently a guest on a couple pods. Ivy Cast, my partner on Twitter. Big shout outs to Elbows and Jumpers. They had me talking sports for like an hour and I made sense.
Really?
Yeah. This nigga did podcast. They ain't even tell nobody, bro.
I was just guessing. They just
how
told
we
me to
acting
come
funny
through.
in the quarantine, bro.
They told me to come through. Nigga, I ain't no exclusive deal. Nigga, what? Did they get mad at Hove when he went and did like anything not Rockefeller? Are you damning me right now?
Yeah. Nah, I'm Biggs, nigga. I'm quiet.
All right then. To my right, I'm gonna introduce him, and then he gonna go. This is my brethren.
That nigga ain't no guest.
Well, nah, not really. We on some Justice League shit right now.
It's the jazz of the On Mute podcast. Your boy Corey, a.k.a. Corey Moe, a.k.a. Jukum Jones. The third member of the Short Summer Boys, the Big Burke of the Short Summer Boys.
Diesel.
1/3 of the Stadium Status podcast. The black,
as legends told.
Do that every time.
As legends told.
It's a habit.
The
black David. You done messed me up, dog, because that shit was funny. All right, we good.
Hey, we got our producer, really. He not on the mic yet, but I'm pretty sure he's going to grab Corey's mic from time to time.
What's
Pause
the deal,
if
ladies?
applicable.
That's your favorite part of the podcast. This is really. I'm here to be my deep voice.
The deep voice
I'm
bandit.
tall and light skinned and my beard connects. Oh,
Well, we're not gonna bring skin color into this.
That's how you know I'm doing something.
See, I was with you when you was dogging the deep voice, and then you just had to go to light skin. You just had to say it.
Hey, I'm with
You just had to say it.
I'm with you on that.
Let me see. Where's my motherfucking list? Because we started with motherfucking music. Per usual, you know how the On Me podcast do. We got albums to talk about.
Yeah.
I think I might start with one that I think most of us probably enjoyed. So we're gonna start with While the World. It's called While the World Burns, right?
Whew, yes.
While the World Burns by St. John. This is my second St. John experience, and I'm sold, bro.
It's my third.
I'm in
It's his
there.
third album.
Thanks to Relly and Mathis for introducing me to St. John's music. Cause man, look, bro, I go first as the man, bro. This project was a great was a pretty damn good follow up to Ghetto Lenny's
Lenny love songs.
Yeah, okay, there we go. It was a good follow up. What I did like about, I was nervous. I looked at the track list first, right, and there was 2 songs he did before. There was he did Monica Lewinsky again
in High School Reunion.
And then he did a remix to Roses.
Yes.
And I was nervous. I was like, bro, it's 3 songs that I kind of already love from this nigga, and you're
J. Cole this?
Yeah, and you're doing them again with somebody else, and you know I'm not the biggest Future nigga in the world, so it was just kind of like What you looking at me like that for, fam? Oh, I have a take too. We can
Proceed. Just go. Proceed.
Hold that.
Proceed.
He should EP features next Hendrix project.
100%. 100%.
Turn creative control all the way over to St. John.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah.
That Hendrix project, not the rapping shit, but melodic Future, where it's more melodic all the time. I could take one of those.
That would make
done by St. John.
Future palatable for a fan like DJ.
Yeah, because we gonna talk later to Corey. But yeah, man, from the time this shit starts, bro. Sucks to Be You. That was my shit.
It's an interesting title, bro.
But the hook, bro.
Yeah.
Sucks to Be You. I want to talk to
I
who's
watched the world burn just to watch you dance.
I want to talk to who gets
That's
hit
love.
placement.
Yeah.
That's
Because
love.
that song needs to be in like that song should have been in like Joker, or that song should have been in like
One of them shits.
Suicide Squad or
looks like
something.
it from the video, though.
That's a song that Harley Quinn and the Joker dance to.
yeah.
I'd watch the whole world burn to see you dance.
I'll put it like this. There's not a bad song on this project.
It's really not.
13 is the only one I'll not listen to because I don't like these random house Afro beats remixes to shits. It's just not for me. And I'm just gonna always let that be known. But I don't have a problem with nothing. Even when you throw Kanye in on your something like a gospel song, it worked. Fuck it, it worked. Black and Kehlani worked. JID showed the fuck out. I liked Future on Roses, and then Future was on something else, wasn't he?
Yeah. And his song with Uzi was good. And I
The
never
song
really
with Uzi
fucked with
was
Uzi.
hard.
You just tripping. I like Uzi.
Did the song with Kanye sound? Did that give you kind of guilty conscience vibes, where it was like two sides of a coin talking to each other?
Basically, yeah. I give this project a 4.8, fam. I just loved it. Melodically, it was like a great. I think St. John toes that line between rapping and singing better than almost anybody there is in the industry.
Damn.
Probably close to. I think Black is pretty much up there. You don't like Black? My bad, really. It is what it is. It's cool. But yeah, but the people that do that kind of do that melodic singing rap thing that they do, I put pretty much St. John at the top of that fucking list. Young Thug is probably in there somewhere whenever he's on his A game, which is not, it's Young Thug. Future's there from time to time. Like I said, I like Hendrix Future. I don't like the other nigga.
It's the same person.
But St. John did his fucking job. Like the songs, the sequencing, the production on it. He just has a bag that is just. He is almost like it's for us, but the bag is palatable for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I fucks with it, bro. I just love it, man. And the songs are very contagious. Like when he has a hook.
That whole,
It's
yeah,
over.
that
Them
whole go.
shits are stuck in your
That
head
whole
and
go.
it's just done, fam.
He's the new generation of the caption rapper, the caption singer.
Oh, that boy he got
He's
line,
got
tweetable
captions.
lines. Yeah.
If don't tell me you love me if you're not finishing my sentences. Don't.
That's aggressive.
Just don't. I don't fucking want to hear that shit. You don't really love me, bitch. If I don't, you didn't even know what I was about to say,
Yeah,
so
I
you
know.
don't care about me. Get out of my house. Put
It's
your
been
shoes
real.
back on
It's
and
been
leave.
real.
You scuffing my hardwoods. Go away. Like, what the fuck?
This was my second St. John experience. I only made it through half of the album, but that shit was banging the whole way through. Like you said, I don't know why you don't like Uzi, but
No, I just never got into him. I don't not like him.
okay, the song with Uzi was super dope. His hooks are dope, and I gotta go with DJ. His production on here, the way I don't know. I could. It seems like he finds his beats first and then makes the song around the beats, and he works with a producer. Okay, they have perfect synergy, bro, and he needs to stick with that guy because he's good. But I made it halfway through the album, and if I had to rate half of the album, I'd give it a 4, honestly. And I'm definitely gonna finish the rest on my way to
Not
the
mad
crib.
at that. Did you score it?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
This album is why I miss clubs so much. This is the kind of shit I need to hear out and about in the streets with a freak and just listening to some crazy shit. Like, I wanted one of my partners, and they will remain nameless. I wanted one of my partners to commit a crime so that I could hear this better. I needed to just.
Aggressive.
I needed to hear this as loud and as true to form as humanly possible. St. John, everybody knows St. John is on my he's a 1A to my Ty Dolla $ign love in these current days and times. I love his kind of out of the box thinking. I love his like throwaway shit. I love the vulnerability in the lyrics that gets masked by the beats because this is the kind of music that you can get lost listening to the music and not hear that this dude is telling you like I'm crying out for help. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
I bring it back to Selfish whenever I talk about him. The beats are dope, but he has a song that says, "I wish that we were both somebody else, so you wouldn't be somebody else's." Like, how you tell somebody that with a straight face over a dope ass beat and people still want to dance to it?
Aggressive.
Yeah. This shit's a 4.9 easy.
Oh.
4.9 easy. That 1 point comes off from the Roses remix because I don't like that.
What is y'all
remix.
Plex with Future, bro?
It's the Plex is not Future.
It's not the Future's
beat's
remix.
different. The
There's
beat's
a-
really
There's another remix at the end of the album. Too.
yeah. The beat's
It's
really
like-
EDM-y.
by like
and-
an EDM DJ. Or
I don't
something.
like it.
Okay.
If that weren't here, and I know that had to be here because that was the one that went crazy on TikTok, that was the one that went crazy on the internet, and blah, 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 blah. But other than that, this album is absolutely perfect. This is the perfect third effort I want from somebody. This is the way you keep going up.
Shout out light skin Keisha, whoever you is, nigga.
That's the way you keep going up. I'm proud of him. I like it. Keep it going. Really, what did you listen to the?
Yeah.
Good God. Did you listen to? You didn't listen to the new St. John? Because you did. Because we didn't have our friend do that crime. Okay. I plead the
Yeah,
fifth.
this is criminal.
Go ahead, ask me a question.
And these are where the
It's so many
So many
amendments,
amendments
but I wanna
in the
choose-
Constitution.
and this is where the
And I can only
reviews,
choose one.
the reviews from here on out get a little shaky, baby. And I cannot guarantee what may be said about any of these reviews after this
We need
point.
to skip one because I'm gonna be on some bullshit.
Which one did you finish the rest of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can I can pick anyone that you
You
finished
can
it.
pick anyone.
Just do it so we can get over with.
Let me go with Jeezy. Recession 2.
Go ahead, Mr. First.
When you're first, you're last.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, then you go then. Since you last shall be first, and
Yeah.
first shall be last. That's what the
We went to
Bible
church a little
said.
bit.
Yeah.
Turn with me in your Bibles.
You was last.
Oh, it's me.
Then who would be you?
Oh, well, let me be he. What?
Just give it a 2 and be over with.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a actually no. I'm gonna give it a 3. I don't understand this wave of I get it. You're more mature, you're in a different place, you got a different life. You were a proponent of murder and drug dealing. Relax on telling me
He
how
what?
I need to better myself.
He what?
You were a proponent?
He is or he was?
Maybe both, depending on the song.
Go ahead.
There's
Continue.
you either die and be a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. And Jeezy's teetering on Two-Face territory right now. Kudos on Duval and Demi Lovato. That feature was dope. Ross had a dope feature.
Ross had a dope feature. Tell me something new.
In other news, water is wet.
Yeah.
Jeezy albums. I don't think I've grown with Jeezy from what I expect from him or what I want from him in my taste. I want ignorant Air Max 95 Jeezy, recipes, bankroll. This stuff is cool, and I understand I see the vision. I don't want to be woke, Jeezy. I want to smoke sweets and fucking tell people where to take my dope. Just tell me that. I don't want to make my community better. I'm doing that with other artists, not you. Don't make me better. Just let me be a
So are you
nigga.
deducting points because he grew as a man?
100%.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
The hypocrisy.
Go ahead, DJ.
Yeah. Yes.
Go ahead.
Because he's ready. Go
ahead.
ahead, DJ.
You want to go last?
No,
Because
I'm going
last.
Jeezy
I'm
is your
going
guy.
last.
Jeezy is your guy. My bad.
Jeezy likes to drink. Jeezy likes to smoke. Jeezy likes to mix Arm & Hammer with his coke. And now this nigga's telling me to go talk to my senator? Fuck out of here. About what? Moving dope? No, come on,
I
man.
give Jeezy an A for effort.
I give him a P for Pyrex. Cook something up, nigga. I want Jeezy on a Benny song.
On first listen, he got a C. On second listen, he got a B minus.
We don't do letters.
What that equivalent to?
I was getting there. Damn,
Okay.
nigga.
Give me
My
a
bad,
weighted
this is
GPA.
your show. My bad.
He started off, he won me over with the intro because he had my boo on there talking her shit, Shout out to Mika, we gonna see you one day, girl.
Quick question. I gotta be real white black guy. Is that who I think it is?
Who, Tamika Mallory?
Yes.
The chick that's been on the news for everything that's been done to black people? Yes.
Okay.
The little short lady with the loud voice?
Yes.
Yes.
I like her. She scares me. I like her.
Yeah, she's great.
I love her like I love Peaches.
He lost. I'm gonna let you know this. For every point that he gained for having Homegirl in the intro, he lost like about 5 of them for modern day. Modern day Tupac? Really? You the modern day Tupac?
Maybe he is.
I have nothing wrong with that, and I'll get to that in my review of the album. Proceed.
What did they say?
Jeezy is the modern day Tupac?
Proceed.
I'm just asking.
What did
I'm
they
asking the
say?
question. Yes, no, maybe so.
It's seeable. It's believable.
What they say in
Proceed.
that movie? Tupac could have been. Oh, they said in top 5. Tupac could have been a civil rights leader. He could have been in a Tyler Perry movie. He could have been telling us to vote. He could have been pushing Jill Scott down the stairs.
Here we go.
We'll never know.
Okay, we just go. I'm just because I can tell you just about
we can't do
everything. Everything I felt about these hoes. Here we go was okay. Modern day was a dud because of the, just calling yourself the modern day Tupac was just a no. Not gonna be able to do it for every. And if you know me, you know I'm not a Tupac fan, fam. So for you to even call yourself the modern day Tupac for the things that he's done in this world, no, not doing it. Back featuring Yo Gotti was cool. I'll get that hoe.
Yo Gotti.
That was straight. I fucks with them two getting together on the track. That was good. He had a E40 water feature. I fucks with 40 water. You got that one, bro.
Jesus Christ had drips.
Niggas is not even, niggas is not rememberable. Death of Me was cool. Stimulus Check was alright. The Demi Lovato song, y'all like that shit.
Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
Say her name right or don't say it.
I don't want to say it at all. She's only ever had one good song to me.
I can give her 20 minutes of hits.
Give her 20
Cause you, of course. The Glory with Neo was straight. I said straight, bro. I mean, don't kill me too bad. Praying Right and Therapy for My Soul, Almighty Black Dollar, and The Kingdom were probably the last 4 or 5 of this album was probably where I enjoyed it the most. And that's not saying much for a 15-song album. It's not. And that's probably gonna be my problem with another one of these albums we have to talk about too. But it closed out cool. It closed out pretty well. But it's that middle area was rocky. It was shaky, baby. It was shaky. Shaky warrior.
This should have been. We mean to rewind. I think.
And Therapy for My Soul, bro. What I basically learned about Young Jeezy is that it was all his fault. Everything was all Jeezy's fault, and I don't get.
Do you think this?
I don't get the purpose for this fucking song.
Would this have been better
it.
as one of
I
those
liked it.
albums
everything
that's
was
like
your
20
fault.
minutes long?
Oh, he definitely could have cut like 5 songs off this shit.
I was just
And it would have, five of them shits in the middle.
Coulda cut a 5
Cause,
better.
bro, when you call this the album title,
that was a mistake.
The
That
album
was a
title
mistake.
and the cover art
That was a mistake.
was a mistake. The cover art especially was a mistake. You looking like a Black Panther,
Can we agree that
a
the
Black Panther
recession?
who might want to be a pimp one day.
Can we agree
Used to be a pimp.
that the recession was a classic?
No,
Wait,
It was not a classic.
yes, Recession had Who Dat? Recession had My President's Black, right?
Yeah.
The Recession's a
The
classic.
recession wasn't a
I know.
classic.
Let's pull up the track
somebody
list.
pull the
of
track list for me
Recession.
while I finish this.
It's
I get this album a 3.5.
really got it.
I give it a 3.5.
Okay, so the Recession track list is The Recession. It's Welcome Back.
Let me see.
Crazy World. How much the club cost? I might buy this motherfucker.
Hustlers
You know,
Ambition,
I'll have the feds
Circulate.
parked right outside this motherfucker.
It gets a high score, but it's not classic.
The only reason I bought the black Air Maxes that I have is so that I could get as excited as I get when
I'm torn.
Is all there on this one?
No.
I'm torn between giving this a 3.5 or a 3. It's somewhere around there.
Give it a 3. Because
but
I need a
if I'm torn, it's
vacation.
probably really a 3. It's a B minus.
I'm not mad at that.
Circulate was on here. It's a lot of go-go. Let's do
Ah.
We know that Wale lover rolls his eyes.
Resident Evil.
Go-go music is more than just Wale, bro. It's cool.
Everybody's favorite Jeezy fan.
And it's Slim Charles.
Me.
Backyard band.
I give it a 3.5.
You over there rolling your eyes at us?
Yeah, I thought you was gonna super shit on it.
Nah, I'm good.
I enjoyed the album. I I agree with you. The middle got kind of when
Got
is it gonna be
dicey.
over with? But he started and ended this album off very, very strong. I think his mistake was naming it
Recession
The
2.
Recession 2. That puts a lot of pressure on the album off rip. That
I don't think we're going to talk about
it naming it The Recession 2 puts a lot of pressure on the album off top. He didn't have a whole lot of features.
Yeah, and he had like 5, fam.
Yeah, 5 on 15 songs.
Yeah,
And 2 of them was on one song.
I love you, Demi.
And Duval
He should have got some more.
killed his feature for one.
Duval,
Can we say kill it if I don't even remember that he was on the song?
yes, because that's the point.
Duval-
Duval's not
No,
a
it's
rapper.
Quick sidebar. Duval has come full circle.
100%.
His first big joke that people remember him for was a song.
Was him singing Music Soul
Was him
Child.
singing Music Soul Child. He's come full circle.
That's what
classic.
that's what popped him off. And then from there he got to rappers' videos, and from there he got to his own videos, and now he's on rappers' songs doing the shit that he does in his videos. That is the most meta nigga ever.
Yeah.
On the 2 Chainz album, are we gonna talk about it?
Yes. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, never mind.
So Duval has come full circle. One of my favorite tracks was The Back by Yo Gotti. The intro, of course, was hard. Oh Lord, with Tamika Mallory. Stimulus Check. He had some dope songs on there. Stimulus Check. Praying Right. Therapy. No, y'all gave it 3s. I gave it 3.5. It's not like I'm saying it's a 5. I just enjoyed it more than y'all
We're
did.
gonna take they should take your GG fan card for giving the 3.5.
Should have gave that shit a 5.
Should have gave at least a 4.
No, bro, I'm being honest. I give it a 3.5. I ran it back probably 2 or 3 times after I listened to it originally. So I've listened to it 4 times, and I feel comfortable giving it a 3.5. If you, who claim that you want to hear Jeezy rap about selling dope and all that, you need to go listen to his tape with Boston George. You need to go listen to 2020 Pyrex Vision. Yes, it's called Boston George and Diego.
Oh my God.
And he's selling super dope on that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's just gonna have me in fucking South Park after I leave here.
Yeah. That whole hard. And 2020 Pyrex Vision, which was hard. Jeezy's been dropping dope shit. I feel like if this album like sucked, people would hear about it more, bro. But the fact that it's a good album, it's a good listen.
It's an okay.
I can't wait to hear him. talk
Really,
about
yeah.
You might as well just spin the
Yeah,
mic.
Just
fam.
give him the microphone.
3.5 from Corey Mo.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I'm gonna just give this shit a 2. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it at all. Jeezy's last album, I definitely fucked with because it was what I come to expect from Jeezy. A lot of dope, a whole lot of dope. And if I'm gonna listen to a rapper talk about politics, the black dollar, I need somebody with a little more lyrical prowess, a little more lyrical capability. And Jeezy ain't got those. He can definitely rap about rapping dope. But don't talk to me about the black dollar, my nigga. I'm sorry. I'm good.
Was he lying?
I don't care if he was lying, bro.
No. I didn't ask if you cared. Was he lying?
He was not lying.
didn't say good enough.
But it wasn't good enough.
I rest my case.
Your case isn't good enough.
Bang Bang your gavel, Judge.
I really wish Jeezy would leave shit like that for, like the 444s of the world.
So you're perfectly fine with dope dealing Jeezy.
Yes.
Okay, that's
100%.
I'm tired of people saying that they want something different from artists, and then when you get it, they don't want it anymore. That's my
I don't
problem.
want to hear dope dealing.
No. Like some rappers can evolve. And I think like he should be Ash's Pikachu.
Oh, that's a deep cut. No matter how strong you get, you're going to stay like this.
I'm a little.
You cut me deep, Shrek.
I'm a little on the. I don't want to hear dope dealing Jeezy. I would like him to take a. He tried with this. I think that's probably what he was going for. A more Nipsey-ish turn. Because that's basically what he is. He's a motivation. Thug motivation.
Thug motivation.
That's
He's a different type of motivation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it was. So, you little razzle dazzle. Next up is coming straight out of Atlanta. Yeah, go ahead, fam. You got it.
Tony.
The
The
Dos
newest,
Cardinos.
the newest effort from Titty Two Necklace was So Help Me God. The cover, the cover had a picture of. It was actually a proof of his 8th grade picture because his family was too poor to buy the set of pictures. Fuck you, Life Touch. I think that this album was what is this? 15 tracks, 49 minutes, and 53 seconds. I'll put it like this. 2 Chainz albums moving forward I feel like 2 Chainz is stuck. 2 Chainz gives us the same amount of songs that he gave us from like Pretty Girls Love trap music, but the quality of songs could maybe be Hibachi for lunch or Hibachi for breakfast. Hibachi for
lunch.
For lunch. There are some songs I could have done without. There are some songs that are redundant. There are some beats that sound the same, but the ones that hit. Lambo Wrist hits.
Off the rip.
Your opening track hits. Duh. Save Me hits. Youngboy NBA or Youngboy. Excuse me. His
NBA Youngboy, get it right.
No, he changed his name. Youngboy never broke again. He changed his name.
No, they just spelled out with the acronym, which is stupid.
NBA Youngboy, continue.
Yes. Moneymaker with Wayne hits.
Oh, don't forget who else is on that track with NBA Youngboy.
That's all they had.
BJ, the Chicago kid, needs to be credited on that song.
Oh shit, he was
that's
on
him
that one?
singing.
Oh, I did not know
At
that.
the
He's
beginning.
just a Chicago kid.
Yes.
We have Moneymaker with Wayne that hits. The song, the breakaway, what I feel should be the single, should be the one that is, God, if clubs were open, the one that would be playing is, of course, a sample heavy thing, and we're gonna get into samples a little bit later, but it's called Can't Go For That. It's 2 Chainz, it's Ty Dolla $ign, and it's Lil Duval. And it's
overrated.
You're off beat. And it's rude. Never off beat. And it's rude. It's one of the best samples from maybe the most commercial Hall & Oates song. It's not the most commercial Hall & Oates song? Oh, okay. He had Kanye on a song I don't really like. It was Kanye and Brent Faiyaz. I don't really like that. He had Kevin Gates on. That was kind of dope. He had Mulatto. I'd never really listened to Mulatto before. I thought that was a curse word. Didn't really think were supposed to say mulatto. I thought it was bad. But apparently that's cool. He had a song with Uzi Vert and Chief Keef. That was aggressive. I don't know how I felt about that one. And then the last 5 songs were the actual 2 Chainz album songs. Those were the songs that were him just getting really introspective and getting really deep about shit. I will say the best song on this album is Wait For You To Die because 2 Chainz has a way of like talking funny dope shit, but then also talking about the black family unit, and Wait For You To Die does that. It talks about when somebody dies, if the most successful member of the family doesn't immediately take over the funeral arrangements, then they didn't give a fuck. They never loved them. You was hustling all this time. You ain't got no money to show for it. What you mean? All right, well, grandmama just died, so we about to get out her house. Let's sell this house and split this money up. It's a whole issue. I give this I hate when DJ looks at me like that when I'm about to rate an album.
That's
Like,
'cause you
come
took
on,
so long.
because I patted it. I gave it too much.
Say it with your chest and stand on it. And don't waver. Don't let that light skin face over there.
It's really
trouble you.
not because honestly the song I'm taking away 3 songs from this album, so I got to give this album a 3. I'm giving it a 3 even. I want to give it a 3.5, but I can't because there's a lot of songs that I would skip on second and third listen. I'm a big 2 Chainz fan, and it hurts me to say this, but some of these songs could have been left on the cutting room floor. I understand you putting other people on and opening doors and shit like that, and I want somebody to open the door for me one day, but I'm not. I
Who did he
wasn't
open the
feeling
door
all that
for?
shit. I don't know. I never heard a Mulatto verse before this song.
I
Listen to this
never
album.
knew.
Boy, Mulatto is out here.
Lotto about to get canceled.
Ain't she?
Yeah, she fucking up in these internet streets.
She says she doesn't identify as white or black. She identifies as mulatto. Ain't mulatto bad?
I don't know, fam. Corey, what you get this shit?
Um,
Oh, really? You want it? I was gonna. Corey looked like he liked it. That's why I was gonna let him go first.
no, it's cool. I'm gonna give this whole 1. And that is definitely surprising because everybody in here is looking at me crazy because they know I fucks with 2 Chainz.
Y'all thought it was gonna be
Give
me,
it a
didn't you?
I used to be that nigga that would cut you for 2 Chainz. I won't cut you no more.
Y'all thought it was gonna be me.
Tony likes a drink. Tony likes a smoke. Tony likes to mix Arm & Hammer with his Coke.
Catch up to my campaign, coupe the color of mayonnaise. I'm drunk and high at the same time.
Drinking champagne on the airplane.
Where is that 2 Chainz?
Beat it up like Rampage.
He's done. He's
that
gone.
That 2 Chainz is on Tony.
I need 2 Chainz. I need 2 Chainz.
You don't want mature 2 Chainz.
No.
'Cause-
I need 2 Chainz.
You don't want mature 2 Chainz.
This is an ongoing thing, Mathis. He used to be witty. He used to be creative. Bro, no.
Ain't nobody robbing me. I answer doors with a strap.
Bro, no. I wish a nigga would like a kitchen cat. Like, come on, bro. Like, he used to come with it.
This nigga said he wears shades and carries a stick like he legally blind. Tripping.
He's not going for the bull like a matador.
Bro, I wasn't having it on this album, bro. 0%.
If he doesn't reply quick, you trip. Okay? I felt that. Because bitches get mad.
Bro, it's just...
Come and get me. Bitch, you say where you at.
It was a lazy change. It was a lazy
I'm
change.
sorry. Yes.
An extremely lazy change.
Okay.
And I'm not...
I don't think it was lazy.
He was extremely lazy, bro. I
don't-
was so
Is
Is
disappointed.
DJ about to cut for
I was utterly
No.
disappointed this
No.
entire album. I was not happy whatsoever. I fell asleep, woke up, and had to re-listen to
It's
it.
because you got 2 babies.
Nah, bro, the kids wasn't even at the crib.
Nah,
dog.
you got 2 babies. That doesn't... Okay, just because they're gone doesn't mean you're not going to be
Nigga,
tired
I
like they're
had
still
a whole week of rest. I was well rested.
We gonna blame him.
there. Yeah. That's it, baby.
The I can't go for that is so trash to me.
That's the song of the summer.
It's like the layup. Oh, let's get a cool ass sample and throw 2 Chainz on it. We got a hit. He didn't do lyrically. He did absolutely nothing for me on that record.
All you got is Lil Duval.
The
yelling,
Mulatto
"I can't go
record.
for that."
You can't even tell where Lil Duval was on that shit.
On
Singing background.
all he does all the no can do's because
Look,
Womp, womp,
I didn't even know Lil
womp.
Duval was on
those
these
are his
records.
that's what I'm saying. Those were his
Wah,
videos.
wah.
2 summers was 2 summers ago now.
Yeah,
2
we don't
summers
care.
ago, he had a whole run where he had a bunch of Instagram
Yeah,
videos
we don't
Yeah.
care.
of people doing shit. Him going no can do
Yeah.
to that song.
I got you.
Yeah, we don't care.
But I'm not buying
Don't
into
dismiss
that.
me like that. Oh my god.
I'm not buying into that.
Such a jerk.
No, I know. I get it.
I'm not buying no can do. I can't go for that.
You can't see.
I
Just
can't.
run it up.
No, it was a piss poor effort. I feel like that was a
Poor
It
goddamn
was.
coach.
I feel like that was an
Is it a
opportunity.
wash bomb? What is he dropping on us right now?
I feel like that was an opportunity for Chainz to really go in, bro, and he didn't.
Not on this.
He let the song just be what it is. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I heard that sample, I couldn't stop smiling.
Because you were laughing at how dumb it was.
No, because I was happy that somebody actually flipped it in a decent way. The sample's crazy. The song is meh.
Okay.
Like I can
Because-
see why people like it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I jammed the shit, but it's not really that good of a song. It's not as good as it could be.
We talk about samples a lot. All of us talk about
Definitely
samples a lot.
disappointed. And I
Yeah,
think
it could've
just
been
the
better.
sample alone is why people like that song. Nothing else about it. You switch the beat and the hook and just have the verses, you're gonna be like, this should be on a mixtape.
Because that beat knocks different. Doom, doom, doom.
It's just a mixtape record.
Oh, can do.
Listen to that song again and take the lyrics off of the song and put it on something else. Or just take the beat away and take the hook away. And listen to the lyrics on that song. It's trash, bro.
Let me give you a hypothetical. So I want to say in 2010 or 11, Gym Class Heroes did a song that featured Daryl Hall.
Mm-hmm.
If Daryl Hall or John Oates would have been on this song singing it instead of the sample, would that have made it better for you?
12 times better.
Because because both of those gentlemen can still sing. They don't fuck with each other. They're on their Brooks and Dunn shit. They don't really fuck. No, it's not. They don't really fuck with each other, but they still can sing.
Yeah.
So if they had done this sample instead of this sample, if it wouldn't have been Lil Duval, if it would have been Ty Dolla, if it had been Ty Dolla $ign, 2 Chainz, and Daryl Hall, I'm sorry, I'd have fought you for this song. I would have.
If 2 Chainz lyrics are the same, we go box.
They would have had to have been different because Daryl Hall would have said, "This is dumb, nigga," because Daryl says nigga sometimes. He doesn't really. I'm just putting that in the internet.
What you think about this shit,
You were
bro?
never gonna listen to Sarah Smile again.
I feel completely different from both of y'all. I fucking love this album. I thought it was splendid, enjoyable.
Splendiferous?
It is. I listened to this shit while I was at work. Like, just, it's done. Let me run this bitch back. Like, I give it a 4. I give it a 4, bro. I give it a 4. I thought his production was dope. His production was dope. I thought he was still witty. I love tracks like, of course, No Can Do. Can't go for that. The song with NBA Youngboy and BJ the Chicago Kid was amazing. Southside Hove was so hard, bro. I don't give a fuck what DJ
Which
gotta
one?
say. Southside Hove.
Oh fuck no! And see,
That song was hard.
as soon
bro.
as I heard that song, I said to myself,
I'm
as
like,
soon as that song came on, I was like, DJ's gonna
JC
hate this
fans are
album.
gonna hate this song.
DJ's gonna hate this
fans are
album.
gonna hate this song.
DJ's gonna want to fight me for how much I love this album.
That song was hard, bro.
That beat was harder than the song was, and I think that's the pitfall that 2 Chainz is coming up into now. Is the beats that he's getting are too hard for the. Just like Relly said, he's getting lazy, but he's got Southside Hove beat could have been a better song.
2
I don't call it
Chainz
lazy.
he's at a different level, bro. He's not straight. I'm talking about him personally. He's not at the I want to trap all day type shit level, which we love because we love like what was the mixtape he did, the Hibachi. What was the one before that where he was sitting in front of the stove? Oh shit! Zaytoven was all over that hoe.
Oh shit! The one
It was part 3. Trappavelli.
Trappavelli 3.
Like, we love that
hoe
shit.
was so hard.
Bro, we're not gonna get that 2 Chainz anymore,
Can I
bro.
just say one more thing?
What's up?
How you let Movado out rap you?
Daniel Son Necklace Dawn.
Hard.
Collard Grove.
How you let her out rap you, fam?
She went off, bro. She went off.
But it's 2 Chainz, bro.
Bro, what does he have to prove anymore, bro?
He doesn't, and that's the most dangerous part.
Enough for me to appreciate the nigga out rapping my Mulatto or whatever her name is. Mulatto.
I haven't listened to a lot of her, but the 2 times I've heard her, she's went off, bro.
She's good.
Not a better rapper than 2 Chainz.
Of course not, bro.
She's a better.
And I
She's
need that to be proven every time.
We already know that. Why I gotta prove something you know?
If this is the first time somebody has listened to 2 Chainz, they be like,
Do I have to prove that you taller than me?
"Out-rap this nigga."
Do I have to prove that you taller than me? No.
You might
We,
agree.
we already
That's a
fucking know
terrible
that.
analogy.
We already
That's a
know that you
terrible
taller than me,
you
bro.
might agree.
Boy, I could grow 4 inches and still be shorter than Relly. Southside Hove was hard, bro, which we're listening to right now. I think I've come to accept that we're not gonna get the same stuff we expect from the artists that we love that made us fall in love with them, bro. We're not gonna get 101 from Jeezy. We're not gonna get 103 from Jeezy, and I've accepted that, and I like what I get from Jeezy. We're not gonna get Trapavelli or
I'm just really bothered that somebody touched the Feel It sample. Like, I don't think you could sample that.
bro. It's
I didn't
hard.
know that was legal.
And Hove had to approve it.
I didn't think you could do
No,
that.
he didn't. Probably not. Probably did.
You don't think?
Because he sampled somebody else.
No, that's true.
I didn't think you could.
I'll give it a 4, bro. And it's jamming, and I'm gonna keep jamming it, and it's gonna keep jamming to me. DJ, what you got to say about it? Because I know you about to super shit on it.
I don't like this bullshit ass shit, nigga. We real out here, nigga. I don't like this shit, nigga.
Shout out my nigga Brent Fayez.
I'm gonna
Shout
start with
out-
love.
shout
I'm
out-
gonna start with love.
Shout out NBA Youngboy.
That's your artist, huh? DJ discovered NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, I
bro.
did. Fam.
DJ's got that nigga on a fucking pub deal. He's got points on the back end of that nigga shit.
Definitely do.
I got points on the back of a Ty Dolla $ign album if he puts out another good one. He's been shitting the bed for the last 6 years.
Burn.
Lambo Wrist was cool. Gray Area was nah. Save Me was my shit. Moneymaker was blah. It's like sometimes
Wheezy?
I don't give a.
It was cool,
That's
bro.
not Wheezy.
No, that was Lil Wayne.
That was Lil Wayne. That wasn't Wheezy.
That was the Wayne.
My name-
You took a step out my mouth, bro. You
My
took
name
the
Dwayne
words
Michael Carter.
straight out of my
DMC's
mouth, bro.
back.
Can't go for that.
No can do.
Nice sample, you know. Song blah. Feel Away was cool. Quarantine was cool. Ziploc was cool. Freelighter was meh.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Tony was meh.
Tony was hard.
Tony's gonna
bro.
be a single.
Don't mean I gotta like it.
Tony.
Party is a single. I don't want to hear that shit neither, but just a single.
Fuck. Shut the fuck. Oh God, I want to fight that song.
Southside Hove. I heard about it before I heard it, so I went into that song with the biggest of eye rolls.
sting
No,
face.
yeah.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting.
He had the James Harden eye roll ready.
Waiting. And I hit it in full-fledged blast, fam. Like, don't ever
Would you
do
have
that.
liked it if Jay-Z was on it?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga be.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have.
I would have
points.
liked Hove verse.
Boy.
He would have liked the. So yes, he would have liked the song. That should have been a Hove verse.
Vampire, I don't really remember what it is.
It was rude. It was weird.
Yeah.
Okay. YRB.
Those were Ross.
Yeah.
Oh, Ross was super shitting. Ross was talking shit.
Ross did Ross. It was
Yeah.
what it was. Wait for you to die. Wait for you to die 55 times and Save Me were my favorite songs of this album.
So what you give it?
I give this album a 2.5. I don't feel like my counterpart across the table from me. I don't feel that it was lazy. I feel that 2 Chainz is realizing that he's old and he's trying to please a different market in his old age, but that market is not going to appreciate this either. So you're better off just going with the market that you already had.
He already got us.
But well, yeah, you like this album. So, but the other two that are 2 Chainz fans, he gave it a moderate review and he gave it a trash review. So I
But
mean,
you got to also remember where that. Like I said, I've accepted that I'm not gonna get Trapavelli from 2 Chainz.
but you don't have to get. But no,
You're
don't-
not gonna get
I
True
don't-
Religion.
I don't think
I'm
you-
not getting True Religion, bro.
I don't think you have to accept that with 2 Chainz though. 2 Chainz is not an artist that I've ever, as me as a person who likes to see you grow. He's not somebody that I feel like even in growth do I want to hear what the fuck he has to say.
Really.
Because I honestly feel like his, like y'all call it wittiness or whatever the fuck it is. I honestly think that even his lyrical capability at its best on different type on non-trappy beats, I honestly don't think it'll be appealing regardless anyway. So you might as well stick to what you do best.
And that's exactly where I'm at with it, because I'm not expecting.
Look at that real in-depth review from the OMU podcast. Where else you gonna get that shit?
I'm not
was
expecting.
scary. What's this shit from old school?
I'm not
What happened?
expecting.
Where am I?
I'm not expecting phenomenal rapidy rap from 2 Chainz.
You just quoted one of the best 2 Chainz verses when we were talking. Well, we were
I
joking about 2
understand
Chainz
that. I
earlier.
understand that, but like, he can do so much of that, and then there's an energy that 2 Chainz has that he did not give.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Because there are some songs that are trash, but because it's 2 Chainz and the energy that he exerts,
I'll take your disc and treat it like a frisbee.
you just that's a trash bar, bro. That's not a good
This
bar.
sucks.
like Lambo Wrist, his energy was 2 Chainz.
That was 2 Chainz.
Right, but then I didn't get that the whole album.
You're
I
not
didn't get
gonna
that the whole album. Like, this is not what I signed up for. I got excited for nothing. All that Twitter hype was for nothing. Like, I got hype, bro. I was like, Googling this shit. I was like, oh, man, Chainz about to fuck it up. And Lord help me.
So help me God.
And on to our last album of the night.
The Queen.
Huh?
The Queen.
Yeah.
The Queen of Houston.
Yeah, okay.
Houston rap.
Yeah, all right.
Megan Thee Stallion.
No
what
can
you
do.
can't wait for, bro?
Oh, well,
Go
let's.
ahead. You started out, bro. Megan Thee Stallion. Good news.
All right.
Her official debut album.
I'm not
For the 3rd time.
No, it's official.
I'm
debut.
not by any means a hot girl. Clearly.
Debatable.
Clearly.
Debatable. You're light skinned. Ain't no telling.
You know what, Baptist? That's okay. Oddly, you're darker, but you're still lighter than me.
Oh, yeah. Dark skin, but I'm still a light nigga. That's our full quote right there.
You're dark as fuck, but your DNA lacks a lot of melanin.
Sure does.
I hate you. I will say that I am impressed with Meg lyrically on this album. It wasn't as ABC 1, 2, 3 as she normally is. She came with it. The production was really good. The production was extremely good.
You know my problem with one interjection. You know my problem with one part of the production was?
What's up?
I think Juicy J guys has to get another tag.
What'd you just say? Shut the fuck up!
When you do that many beats on an album, that tag becomes fucking annoying.
And it's crazy you say that.
Isn't
I
that-
was just about to say I despise tags nowadays.
Because everybody feels like
Because-
they have to have one.
What's his name? That just did Nas's album and he just did Benny's
Hit
album.
Boy.
Hit Boy.
Nigga, I get it. You don't have to put your tag on every single song.
And he was putting them in the hooks and everything.
I would.
Like, you don't have to do it.
Because we don't give people credit no more.
Really?
It's
Do
not
you have
about-
a tag?
No, I
Have
don't.
you ever had a tag?
No, I've never had
He
a
was
tag.
about to get one. No, don't let the nigga fool you.
I'm about to say, because that was a wave.
Yeah, I
What would your
actually,
tag have
I
been?
I do have a tag,
What
but
is
I
it?
don't use it.
What is it?
My feet near the referee couch.
Nah, it was two. It was the Drake said he says really all the time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Oh.
He does. He says really all the time.
What's the other one?
Doe Beezy did a drop for me. Like, he did a tag for me.
What did it say?
I thought you were going to use the one from our girl.
Nah.
This a really beat.
What did she say? I forgot how she says it, but it doesn't say. It sounded, you know.
It was cool.
What was it?
I don't even remember, to be honest
You
with
have
you.
to find the album,
you
bro.
big
Sorry.
liar.
Oh, you talking about T?
Is that what
Shout out to Rel.
Yeah.
That's different. I thought you was talking about something totally different. My
Oh,
bad.
okay. Nah.
Nah, T. That's a good ass tag. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to T. She
Okay,
just
so what did it say?
shout out to Rel.
It was a girl saying shout out to Real?
Yeah, but she a stud.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't do that.
It sounded good.
Oh
It
no!
sounded
Oh,
good.
don't do that.
It sounded good.
Because when you hear her rap, you will shut the fuck up. That's what you
No,
would
no,
do.
no, no, no. I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, okay.
He
No,
thought
no.
he thought you was getting like a
Sexy,
like a Wheezy.
sultry.
Wheezy.
Shout out to Relly.
Wheezy, baby.
Nah. You know what? Sidebar. Producers get no love, bro.
Who don't? Nigga.
That's why they tagging everything.
Exactly.
They get all the bread though.
Not necessarily.
Inner draws.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
If you do a song for somebody and it don't make the radio, who got paid?
I got you.
Exactly.
But not necessarily
Nigga.
though. So producers get no love whatsoever. And that's a whole nother story for another thing. But all those tags were unnecessary.
Yeah, my bad for the derail Reeves.
No, you good. All those tags were definitely
Welcome home,
unnecessary.
brother.
I just got tired of.
I
What did you say?
I mean, yeah.
What did you
shut
say?
the
Is
fuck
that
up.
Steve-O?
It
What did you
is-
say?
It is what it is for who it is for.
Hit boy.
Mhm.
I give it a 3. It was a well-rounded,
Interesting.
greatly produced
I didn't say anything.
album. She I'm not gonna say she rapped her ass off.
Can I go smoke?
but she rapped.
She got the label behind her, and it's noticeable.
It's evident.
She brought the bars,
It's evident.
and I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised.
I'm not mad at the rapping on here.
And the rapping was great. And there was a feature that I didn't mind.
Come on.
You know who I do not fuck with? 100%. Thugger. I do not fuck with Young Thug.
Oh, don't stop.
No, we're not.
Favorite gun was a Sieg. The best verse from him is on a Drake album, as far as I'm concerned.
Bro, let me just finish so we can hear the rest of this Young Thug bullshit.
Be on hope.
I didn't mind the Young Thug verse. He actually did his thing. He killed it. He did extremely well. I think the features on here were good. There was nothing bad about this album. I just don't particularly care for
Female
her style of music. No. I'm not gonna say
style of
female.
female
Her, no. Stop.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Right. I don't really particularly like. It's not for me. Like, it's just not for me. I'm not a hot girl. It's not for me, bro.
This isn't for anybody in this room. Why are we talking about this?
That is a cop out. Y'all gotta stop that. That's
No,
a
it's not a cop out. I'm
It's
just
a
being
cop-out.
real. Like,
No,
I
it's
like
not.
the music.
I don't care
it's just
how,
not for
I
me.
don't care how big his dick is. Why am I listening to this?
Pause.
This is not. Can I go?
Did you listen to Kenny Man's album?
Yes.
What you thought about it?
The same thing I thought about this. It's cool because if I ever meet her, I want to tell her that I know her music, but your music doesn't move me the way that it should. Your music doesn't move me like it moves somebody that it's for. If I get drunk enough, it's going to make me move my shoulders. Absolutely.
My shoulders.
I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
So what do you give this shit?
I hate you so much.
What do you get his album?
What you giving, man?
What do you give his album?
I hate you, nigga.
He's childish.
He's childish.
He is childish. My side hurts. I'll give it a 3. This I felt like this the same way I felt about her last debut album.
Her last debut album.
This shit is Fever Part 2. Just like Big Sean put out Detroit 2, this is Fever 2. The Fever 2 had hey, good news, your fever broke. This is good. This is it. This is a sequel. I don't understand. Like, this isn't for me. I'm a dude. I do nigga shit. I understand, like, women empowerment and don't call me. I don't want to go over his house unless I know how big his dick is.
This is a
And
cop out.
you got a
she popping
girlfriend.
pussy too. She talking about what she
This is a cop out.
do
Corey, thank you.
to
Please
men.
take
So
over.
like it's
I understand. So I don't expect women to listen to niggas who talk about I'm going over this bitch house. And
how
fuck
do you
her,
feel
whatever
about
else.
female R&B then?
He's safe.
I love female R&B.
It's the same shit. She talking about what she would do to a nigga who she fucking
Exactly. I can listen to I wish she didn't trust me so much, and then I can listen to the cleanup woman and I can feel the same exact way. But I know that I wish she didn't trust me so much is gonna impact me more than the cleanup woman ever will.
I can't listen to no Meg song and feel the same way I do about a old R&B song dedicated to a
No,
man.
I'm just saying a man and a woman Dirty Mac song.
He's talking in circles, Corey. Go ahead and give your review.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her my score first. I'm gonna give her a 3.5. bro. She was on that whole rapping. Her production was dope. Her features were dope.
Fuck you for that.
I like the fact that the last one she dropped was what, like, it was super
16.
short. It was short. No.
Fever?
Yeah.
The last debut?
Yeah, her first debut. The one that came out this year. She dropped 2 this year, bro.
She dropped 2 this year.
Yeah. She dropped one like in January,
Oh,
February.
Sugar.
Yeah, Sugar. The one with the fucking TikTok song on it.
Sugar was 9. Well, TikTok song was on Sugar.
Savage.
Okay,
Savage
well
was
that
on
doesn't
it.
count. That doesn't matter anymore because the Savage remix is on this one.
Which is hard. Am I lying?
The Savage remix just has a Beyonce verse.
But is it hard? I'll rest my case. Bang your gavel, judge. Bang your gavel, judge. Let me get to this track list. She had her work husband, the baby, on there. He did what he did.
that song actually that song was a standout because do you remember what the Crybaby is?
It was the Timberland shit, huh?
No, it's where you lay on your stomach.
Oh, yeah,
flat
the
and
dance.
you
Yeah,
pop
yeah.
the ground like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I like that you can tell that they didn't record that song at the same time because you can you can hear it's the baby opening it, doing the first verse, and then she comes in the middle. So I will say the best thing about her is she gives people their spaces on.
She lets them cook, bro.
Yeah, she'll let you cook on her song.
And you know why? Cause she knows she gonna eat till she gonna still eat, bro.
Yeah.
It don't matter. We got
Somebody wanted to make an appearance. He asked twice.
what's up with your Jays?
Okay, so
What do you think about Megan Thee Stallion?
no, we're not doing that. Jace Anthony.
Yeah.
What is your who's your favorite rapper right now?
Drake.
Light Skin Coalition. And what's your favorite song right now, bro? And then you gotta go back to your bedroom.
Tootsie Slide.
All right then, bye.
Tootsie slide back in there, bud. Left foot slide, right foot slide. He did it. Yeah, left foot's
This light skin stuff. Oh my gosh.
It's an
I
epidemic.
can't hate because it's my godson.
It's an epidemic.
It's family. I can't
bet
be
Jess-
too mad.
Jess is going through it. My dark skinned sister in there is dealing with all these yellows
She is not
running
dark,
around
All
her.
these yellows.
With these hot
What'd you give it, Corey?
I gave it a 3.5, bro. Like I said, her work husband was dope on his feature. The song with the City Girls,
the baby?
Yes.
it was super hard to
Do it on
listen
the
to. It
tip.
made my
Do it on the tip.
yeah.
It goes around in circles like my ass.
Lil
What?
The song with Lil Durk was dope.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I like the Lil Durk song. I'm sorry.
Bro,
I do.
Mathis is just a hater now.
No, I don't understand. This music isn't for us.
It's not, bro, but it's for
You
the
don't like-
people
you don't
I
like
want to
asses on your
see
dick?
out.
I don't like hearing about it. I like it happening.
This nigga,
Oh
man.
gosh, you had to be there, ass nigga.
I've seen you in. I've seen you in the club. So
Exactly.
We're just gonna,
Why you bringing up
I
old shit?
didn't
You want a
really-
plunger for Christmas? Hang on. You want a plunger for Christmas?
huh?
You think he needs to cry? You think he needs to cry?
The song with Big Sean and 2 Chainz, Dos Cadinos,
That one doesn't count.
was dope. The feature with
I don't think that
the
should have
remix,
been on
the
this.
remix with Savage was dope. I didn't really like the SZA song.
No, that was too fast for SZA.
And what was the singy song she had on there?
Don't rock me to sleep.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I didn't have to have that. Other than that, I like the album, bro.
She experimented in that bag on that last project, and I wish she had stopped right
Yeah.
then and there. But to each his
But
own.
yeah, Meg do something to me when I listen to Meg. Real nasty thoughts go through my head.
the real hot girl shit goes through your head.
Yeah, and that's about it. I enjoy the album.
All right, man. Here we go.
What's up, DJ?
I don't dislike this project because she's a woman rapping about pussies and dicks.
That doesn't matter. Sorry.
It's not that the music is not for me because she's a woman. Don't give a fuck. Don't really give a fuck. What I have realized in the last 2 years or so, listening to women's rap albums, is I miss Cardi B. I want another Cardi B album. I don't mean to put women against each other. That's not my plan here. My thing is Cardi B made very digestible music. It towed the lines that it needed to tow to where a nigga can listen to it and not be just like, yeah, a nigga over there kind of gay. And you know, everybody could enjoy this shit. I think Megan's project was good. I think she did rap pretty well. Like Relly said, the bars were there on these songs.
Like always.
She had the infectious hooks. That's their thing. Kevin Lyle shot you out, nigga. I know that's all you. But what was that? Yeah, the Don't Rock Me to Sleep. That shit was trash. That shit should have been thrown in the dumpster. It should have been stopped on the cutting room floor. Never should have made this fucking album. Not only is it bad, it just doesn't. It just doesn't fit.
Did he say stomped on the?
Yeah, stopped on the cutting room floor. It should have never made it to the fucking project. It should have never been even an option, fam. Like it's just that bad, and it doesn't fit the album, which makes it even worse. Like after you give a Big Sean and 2 Chainz song,
Was 2 Chainz killed?
you throw this shit behind it, and it just kills the whole fucking mood.
I want to know. These were features that were clearly paid for because those were the fluffiest Big Sean and 2 Chainz verses ever. That Big Sean, but if you listen to Big Sean projects, he hasn't been murking shit lately. He's been putting his heart out there.
True.
Detroit too.
True, but
He marked some shit on Detroit
Let's-
too. Don't be
let's-
disrespectful.
No, I'm not disrespecting him. I'm saying Big Sean is in a different place right now because
But we're not talking about that nigga right now.
I
But
know we're
let's
not.
just be frank. And this is a sidebar, but Big Sean is definitely underrated, one as a lyricist. And I think he's unorthodox in the fact that people just really don't understand his rhyme scheme and all of that. But like if you break it down line for line, bar for bar, there are very few people that can out rap Big Sean.
Very few, especially from his class.
And he did his thing.
Drizzy.
He did his thing. 2 Chainz. I was like, oh shit, this is what I needed on the album until he gave me the album on them last 4 bars. All right, I'm done.
Tragic. I give this girl a 3.5.
My brother.
I did not. Oh my god. This and 2 Chainz coming in on the same weekend though made it rough because the blatant samples were just tiring after a while. It was just like you want us to love your song because you put the old song on there, and then you gave me a Jasmine Sullivan sample, so I just couldn't hate the fucking
That's
song.
who that was.
I wasn't mad at that.
Don't fucking ever in your motherfucking life again rap a single bar over no.
Over, yeah.
Circles?
So what do you think
over
about
Biggie, over the Biggie beat, fam?
I
I wasn't
didn't like
mad at that. I wasn't mad at
That song
that.
was not good.
I wasn't mad at that at all.
The song was not
Especially
good.
for the content.
It was a diss record. It wasn't a good one.
Yeah,
It
for the
wasn't a good
content.
one. It was not a good diss record.
I mean,
It might have been the worst diss record I've ever heard in my life.
or worse.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Bottom 5 diss record of all time.
Yeah, this is aggressive.
Bottom 5 diss record of all time. And I'm dead ass. Bottom 5 diss record.
I had to make sure she was appropriate.
That boy had to make sure she had clothes on.
I'm glad I'm all quick. What's that? I'm gonna call you right back.
Yeah, man, that's a bottom 5 diss record, fam. You gonna tell us how the story?
Oh,
tell
that
it,
was perfect.
tell it better than
Respect.
that.
I didn't even
fam.
think about that. It's after hours
Just do it better
too.
than that.
I thought she did a thing, bro.
No.
It's definitely it's
Like
clearly after
for
business hours. That
Megan
was
the
on me.
Stallion, I thought
I don't
that she
do-
rapped her ass off.
Don't go get the Biggie beat then.
What does the beat have to do with it?
It
That
has a
beat,
lot.
that
The
beat.
beat sets expectations that you have to meet, and you didn't meet them.
What's the song called for that beat?
For whoever chooses.
What is
for
the song called from the
for
beat? Really?
whoever
Who shot
chooses-
you?
Okay. Who shot you? By who?
Biggie,
Who is
a legend,
and
black
dead from?
beef.
So for all of
But on the opposite side, look at her situation and the context in which the sample was used, who shot you, and the diss record. I think you're digging a little too deep. I think that's a reach.
I'm not digging like this.
I think
nigga.
that's a reach. I
not
honestly
doing
do.
all-
I
I'm
honestly
not doing
do.
all
I
that.
think it's a reach.
I honestly just feel like it just didn't.
it's
it
a
just
reach for
didn't.
me to be bothered that Meg put
It
a
just-
"Who Shot You" beat on her album
I
as
thought
the
it was-
intro.
I thought it was clever.
And I thought for it to start like that, like boom, to get right into the, because that song automatically comes on.
You didn't see
It's
the
not-
bullshit in it either. The bullshit
Because
and
there's
using
plenty of bullshit in it.
the bullshit and using "Who Shot You" to start your fucking album. No, we not gonna go there. Okay, we going because you're gonna use a classic Biggie sample. Yeah, it is. It's marketing for a trash song.
Oh, that's trash.
If this song was not, if this,
my opinion, after that,
if this,
Yeah.
if this, the opinion of Mr. On Mute, if this song was not on that beat, if it was on just a hard
would-
beat,
it would
If
hit the
those
same.
lyrics were on
It
another
would hit
beat,
the same.
a hard beat, but not that beat,
If it was on a hard beat,
but not that beat, but not that sample.
but that's the allure of the song.
Exactly. She played y'all niggas. Congratulations, you played yourself.
That's not being played, bro. Y'all go. Y'all ain't even got none of them cups. All right, I'm lying.
Y'all giving that shit too much credit.
we don't often agree on
That
things,
shit
but
was
when
way.
we do, we mean it.
That shit was. It was.
And when y'all do, I don't like it.
It was
Normally.
it was pure social media clickbait,
What hasn't she been a part of in the last couple months that wasn't clickbait?
which is also hypocritical because
She's automatically clickbait, bro. Do you see how fine she is?
man, fuck that shit.
Off rip. If Megan wasn't rapping, niggas would still be lined up under her fucking
if Megan
comments
wasn't,
and shit.
oh, I almost said something dirty on a podcast,
saying.
man.
Fuck that up.
If
bro.
Meg wasn't rapping, she would be. If Meg wasn't rapping, she
She'd
would
probably be pimping.
No, if
No.
Meg was a rapper, she would be a girl that we would try to talk to in Lucille's.
Can we just move on?
Let's go.
We're done with
Yeah,
this.
because
We're done with this. Yeah.
I wasn't disrespecting it.
This
I'm just saying.
this
these
past
unattainable
week we
giant
had.
girls that
Could you
we
give me the
love.
scorecard for this?
Bitches, I love you. Huh?
Can you give me the scorecard? The scorecard. The scorecard. The only verses we had. Can I see the scorecard?
There's no clear scorecard for this last verses.
go to
It's
Javon's
two
playlist.
scorecards and one Jeezy one and the other Gucci one.
There's not a clear scorecard
The
for it.
disrespect scorecard, Gucci one,
Jesus.
and the fucking music.
Because it depends on where you're from. It depends on your life. It depends on whatever.
I just wanted
No.
a scorecard of the songs that were played, but y'all are being way too difficult.
Nobody's judging by the music because this is verses. Nobody's judging by the music anymore, and this is bigger
What?
than verses. So nobody's
What do you
judging.
mean
by
we're
that.
not judging by
Yeah,
the music?
explain that.
We're definitely fucking judging by the music.
Anyone who says Gucci one is not judging by
No,
the music.
no.
Gucci one to disrespect.
Anybody who is a diehard Gucci fan is not gonna be a Jeezy fan. So that 100% explains why they picked who they picked. Most Gucci fans don't like, especially the ones on my Facebook timeline. They don't
like
listen to
Jeezy,
Jeezy at all. So it's not weird that it went that way. So that doesn't really bother me none. I understand why they picked that, and they're never gonna like his music. It's not like we're gonna recognize that Jeezy has this song that's dope.
Yeah.
Or that song is dope. Gucci fans do not fuck with Jeezy's music. Period. It just is what it is. I found it. It's fine. But with this past week, we had the Gucci versus Jeezy thing. How did y'all feel about this versus? Because it got announced right after we got done recording.
The only thing I was mad at is that they made us wait 45 minutes in the line to get in the club that we already was gonna go into. That's the only thing that pissed me off. What about you, Matt?
When I was little, my parents told me don't start fights, but if you get into a fight, finish it. The fact that Jeezy sat down and listened to all of the shit that Gucci was saying to him and sat down and had all 20 of Gucci's niggas 10 feet away from him talking all the shit that they was talking showed a lot of growth and a lot of restraint, and I respect that. That's cool.
You know, we got played in that aspect, right?
100%.
He had people there.
100%. He just weren't on screen.
He was deep as fuck behind
Jeezy
camera.
had people there. He wasn't. He was.
Huh?
Diddy was there. He
Wasn't
was
Baby there too?
I don't know
Yeah.
about Baby. I know.
Yeah, Baby
I know
was there
Ross
too.
was there. Ross.
Rose.
Jeezy Jeezy
I
had
didn't know about
people
Diddy and
there.
Ross.
Jeezy didn't have his niggas there though.
Nah, when he played the video they had from the crowd of him playing
One of
Who
the
that?
it was
No.
it was a couple songs that niggas was finishing.
Get Your Mind Right. Yeah, when they had the video of him playing Get Your Mind Right, oh, it was niggas. It was niggas.
Because I was under the impression that it wasn't a whole lot of Jeezy.
They were just all behind the camera.
It
They were
wasn't a
all
whole
behind
lot
the
of
camera.
Jeezy niggas out there because they wasn't gonna be able to sit there while Gucci said what he said like Jeezy sat there.
I wouldn't bring my niggas
I
to
wouldn't
that.
either.
Because they can't hear that. Because they could have been him. So I think can't hear that.
KYP, like coaches in sports say, know your personnel.
You know,
You gotta know who you can bring around this motherfucker. You can't mix all your company all the time.
that's
I got
my biggest.
friends.
You know, that's my biggest problem with this shit, right?
What?
And I don't give a fuck.
100%. That's what that's
I'm
100%.
currently in the midst in my spiritual life in the midst of a series
Oh,
at
man.
church.
That was close.
Hallelujah.
That was close.
At church right now, there's a
just got me.
in my virtual church that I go to right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to
doing-
Richard.
They're doing a series right now called Forgiveness University.
Ooh,
And that should be
man.
like all in your business. Every sermon is all in your
You need
business.
to be valedictorian.
There's one right now about forgiving fathers, and I'm just not gonna listen to it right now. It's just not gonna happen.
DJ, you
Can we have a
grown.
guest
You
talk about
bigger
our
than
church?
that.
Huh?
Can we have a guest talk about our church? Or she's got?
No, she's putting the baby down.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But on both sides of this, to be honest with you. Like at first, when I first looked at it, I was looking at it from one side. I was looking at the side of the nigga that accomplished this mission and not the nigga that attempted one. I will never be this grown. First of all, if I ever die, and let's just say like this, a crazy hypothetical situation. Say I lost my life to all that. I lost my life to a nigga that podcast, right? If y'all
Can I do
ever,
it? Can I
if
do it?
y'all-
Because I have
no.
the most
Please
disrespectful.
don't.
for you.
Please
If y'all
don't.
ever, we're not gonna do that. If-
Because you know where I'm going with
yeah,
it.
if we in y'all ever in y'all future life of podcast, and I don't care how big y'all make it, if y'all ever sit at a table behind some mics with another podcaster that took my life, I will haunt y'all from y'all motherfucking graves, fam. This nigga not only did I don't give. I get it. Jeezy tried to have that nigga killed, and all that nigga did was defend himself. I get it.
Debatable.
I get it. Fam, there is no way that my family member loves you so much that he went to go take another nigga life and lost his, that I will accept you sitting across from this nigga to make money. And then y'all buddy at the end of the goddamn showcase performing a song together. Matter of fact, you're even tapping your fucking feet and bobbing your head to a song about my dead fucking relative.
That was the worst part.
There is no fucking way I will ever be this mature in my life.
bopped his head
and
to
I
the
don't,
truth.
and I don't fault anybody from ever being that much. I don't care how you. No, I get it. You may see it different. I don't want you to. I'd rather you get up and throw a drink in that nigga face before you bow your fucking head to this goddamn record.
Make it make sense, really.
I don't expect anybody to ever be mature as either one of them niggas was that night in life. I don't want to. I wouldn't do it, and I don't care. And if I got to the gates and God was like, "Well, I gave you a chance to forget a nigga that killed your homeboy," I would say, "Well, God, you was tripping that day. You was tripping."
I'm gonna go on wax and tell you I'm the PC police. I'd ride for you, bro.
All right, so I think, in my opinion, that was Jeezy's way of making it through. Like the toe tapping, because he really wasn't vibing to that music whatsoever. If you
wanted
look
to
at
get
his
up.
facial
He
expressions,
wanted to get up.
every time. And Gucci was, we watch a lot of battle rap,
Facts.
and
There was a
we've
lot of
seen
pocket
some
tapping in there.
disrespectful shit.
Facts.
That's up there on like
The first like three,
Pac.
the first
that's,
three
that's
songs
Pac.
were Jeezy diss records.
That's Pac dissing Biggie level of
Okay,
disrespect.
first two the songs were Jeezy diss records.
Every ounce of fuck you nigga that he had in his being and soul was displayed that night. Every diss song that he ever made towards Jeezy
Got played.
got played that night. Everything that he felt for however long that he's been feeling it came out that night. And as disrespectful as it was, I think that was just Jeezy's way of
Do you think
getting through the night.
Do you think this is stopping anybody in Chicago from shooting another nigga that already took their homie life?
Nope.
What? No.
But that's the bullshit speech he tried to give. This
No,
is bigger than us. We gotta do this for the young niggas so they can stop beefing
But
with
let's
each
be
other.
real. That
And
was
know
that was an alley-oop for him to drop that song.
He didn't even need the speech to drop that song. I would have said, yeah, that was cute, but this is bam.
All right, are we
You
done
already
talking
know.
about the antics?
Like,
Can we get into the
there's-
verses?
What he don't have he has nothing bigger than this. There's nothing in that man's catalog that could have did this.
So, and your point, and I just want to say this, and he played like 1.2 albums.
Yeah.
He basically played that whole
see-
101 album, bro.
I see a lot of people because even Javon made a playlist and was like, "What if he would have battled T.I. with this?" I don't think Jeezy does the same set list against a T.I.
Oh, no,
or
no,
Ross.
no.
He gets in the different bags. You would have heard my president is like how we said in the group chat. Maybe he could have did it with Ross. Not saying he could have beat Ross, but he
Yeah.
could have battled Ross.
Because when
And
Jeezy,
if it was
when
Jeezy and Ross,
when
I'd been
Gucci
afraid.
dropped the My Hood song,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you gotta drop.
Yeah.
You have to. Like he would. There were so many opportunities for Jeezy, and he's lucky and blessed that he has that 101 album.
Mhm.
Because there were so many bangers on that album.
Very much so.
Like literally, that album alone will kill a lot of shit. Like, just period.
That shit is raid. It's
It don't matter if it was
Roaches.
Ross. It don't matter if it was T.I. It don't like that one album, nigga. That album got some shit on it.
It does. And to certain people in our group chat were like saying like we're being like Jeezy biased. But when you're mainly sticking to either your biggest songs outside of 101 or 101, like 101 is a moment in people's lives. Like depending on what age you were when 101 dropped, like there were times where they played like 6 songs off this album in a row.
There was
At the international ballroom, bro.
I was
just letting it run.
I was telling Nick's agreeing when the 101 came out.
Jeezy don't have to make
You
another
could tell me
album.
shit.
He could have made that and not dropped anything else.
No, and I would've
that
been
could have
fine.
been his Philadelphia Freeway.
That could have
would've
been his best thing smoking.
I would have been fine with it.
Like that album is just that
Niggas
good.
try to stop me from feeling.
It's just that good. But what Gucci did show me is his relevance in the music industry. He definitely showed his relevance in the music industry, and not just like him to the general public or him to his audience or fans. Just like there's so many Jeezy. I mean, there's so many
Jeezy babies.
Well, there's so many Gucci.
There's more
babies.
Gucci babies.
There's more Gucci.
There's more Gucci babies.
But the Jeezy babies are more important, just like we saw in that battle.
But then,
Gucci has a bunch of babies out there.
Wait, hold on. There's Jeezy babies?
But like big trap babies like that?
Please tell me.
Jeezy popularized trap music. So yes.
Wait, hang on. Because I might not even.
I know trap music came out before 101, but before that, niggas was not going to rail and asking for trap beats.
So who's the godfather of trap music, in your opinion?
Jay Jenkins.
Boy, you are spoken big ass right now.
Jay Jenkins.
That's Young Jeezy.
Boy, you like
Oh.
the NWX cheering section right now. man. Boy, you
I was gonna
gassing
say the
Boy, you got premium octane over there right now, fam. Hell fuck no, fam. We had I'm Serious and trap music before we had Jay Jenkins.
How many niggas you know jam I'm Serious?
I know a lot. I've seen it a lot
I
recently.
dream
serious?
trap music. I dream trap music
Yes,
on the
nigga.
Trap
reg.
music, I give you that. Trap music.
Dope Boys in the Trap was actually a very national song, fam.
But
And I'm Serious.
101 really put it on the map.
Oh,
bro.
I felt like 101 would not have happened if not for trap music.
Serious had Beanie Man produced by the Neptune.
That hoe was hard. But niggas not running
such
to
a
that shit.
producer.
That niggas not running to that hoe.
24s, Rubber Band Man, none of that exists, huh?
That was all of that shit was hard. All of that shit was hard. But niggas was
God, I
not
hope this camera's not on. I look
when Shouted
insane right now.
when Shouted Red was on the track,
Shorty Red on the track.
bruh.
Jeezy
Trap
has,
all day, grind all night.
Jeezy has no children, fam.
I
He
keep
doesn't.
saying yeah.
Jeezy
I don't
has-
even know.
Jeezy has no children.
That's okay.
Listen,
he has
guys-
a classic.
And Jeezy didn't even.
Jeezy has
He
a
tried.
classic.
Well, I mean, not say he tried to usher at least one group in, but he never reached out past that. And I do fault him for that.
Guys, we got to wrap this up. I got court tomorrow.
I don't need court.
Don't even go. Listen, only God can judge me,
Who
buddy.
the fuck is you?
Who that?
Who did y'all have winning?
Nigga, we that.
Everybody,
Gucci by a
everybody-
A lot to a
landslide.
little.
how many points do you think you gave Gucci?
3.
I gave Gucci 4, and 3 of them was off disrespect.
I gave him a 3-banger.
Man, he dropped bricks, bro.
I think
Bricks
I gave him
was
like
hard.
5.
Have a brick. Hold the bricks. Have a brick. Hey!
No, I'm talking about bricks.
I think.
Oh, the other
Oh,
bricks.
white bricks.
Oh,
Like bricks. Yeah,
I think
that
I gave
hoe
him
was
about
hard.
5 or 6, somewhere around there.
Lick
Come on, that's
for all these.
When Gucci
but
plays-
Jeezy played something super hard off of that hoe.
When Jeezy played All There, I tweeted, somebody check on my brother.
Bruh.
'Cause I knew-
You and G checked on me, bro, and I appreciate that.
Because I knew he was in his house.
Because it's crazy, because
I knew he was kicking V out a window.
I was
'cause
getting off work. I was at Popeyes with my phone in my lap.
I had
mean,
the shit on me.
I had it on me.
I was about to pull out on him.
I got to the crib.
That's the problem. Niggas can't fight no more. I always want an excuse to shoot somebody.
Bay was trying to tell me about a day. I'm like, hey, look, we can do that in about an hour and a have 2 hours. I need to see Jeezy get this shit off real quick. Like, I love you still, but I need to hear this.
I think I had it about 14.6.
That sound about right.
14-6.
That sound about right.
That's a big deficit. He didn't play Freaky Girls, did he?
He didn't play a lot of
Did
shit.
he play Go Ahead?
That's why he
Gucci
said he
didn't
could do a
play
whole
that.
nother version. He trying to do another one.
Look like Jacket. Oh,
He gotta go with somebody who's like.
he does have some shit.
He do, and he didn't play it
I'm
all.
with you, really. He did show how popular he is now. His
Damn,
current
he dropped
music
Duke
is.
Johnson?
I did realize that when he was like, "Damn, nigga, play something new."
You got all
I'm
them
like,
classics, nigga. Play something new.
He knew that one-on-one was busting his ass. That's the reason why he said that shit.
He realized this nigga ain't
On
played
his
nothing past
ass.
101 yet. He ain't played Circulate.
That nigga was on
He ain't played
fire.
Who That yet. This nigga, when he dropped the fucking Boys in the Hood song.
Bro. And think, I was gonna bust
Oh, I
your
gotta get
ass
a
with
new
this
fucking
battle too.
quarterback, bro.
from
Yeah, I
Jeezy's
know
point.
you were.
I was gonna bust your ass.
I'm glad
'Cause,
it
like,
happened.
It's shit that he didn't play, bro. Like his verse on the Jewels album.
His verse on Felonies.
Felonies.
Everybody got felonies, man. I'm rap me
That
a
whole-
nigga
yeah.
for us over with.
But like his verse on the Jewels album, I copped 10, sold 5, then I hid 3, baking soda residue. I'm gone with the other 2. Like, come on,
Do
bro.
you know what that means?
Bro, like the nigga didn't play a lot of shit, bro. Do the damn thing.
He played the whole.
He played the whole features like fuck.
It's crazy.
No, because you know what? I respect that because Gucci played that Drake song,
And he had to come with something.
and he was like, "Oh, suck my dick. I got this is my light hove feature.
You gotta, yeah, this is my
I could go harder.
I can't go harder.
I'm gonna give you the go crazy one, but I could have gave you Seen It All right now. But
I could have gave you as real as it gets
Ooh,
and saved the other, yeah.
it could have got worse.
It could have been way worse, bro. But I was gonna bust your head with Jeezy, bro.
I think we need to do like a
We can still
second
do it.
remove people. So like, I want Young Dro, and I want
nobody
you to
watching
get
that
like
shit.
chains.
Ain't nobody watching this
Only
shit.
mixed.
Young Dro was the freshest nigga in America yesterday.
Anyways. Man.
Round down 20, me and T.I. watching Lean on Me.
What?
We hit a speed bump, almost
Feel
spilled some
my
lean
purple
on me.
That nigga Drosky Woski, bro.
Polo Don.
Fam, so have y'all seen the Grammy nominations came out today, right?
I didn't watch it. I didn't look at it purposely because I knew you wanted to bring it up, and I want fresh.
He's gonna
ears.
go on a. He's going to go on a tirade.
I got fresh ears, so let's
DJ,
hear
do
the
you want anybody to
nomination.
talk about this before you go in?
No, we good. We're gonna do a couple things, then we're gonna talk about how they are pieces of shit.
Okay.
But right
I'm
now
gonna
we're
go
just
to the
gonna talk about the
restroom.
categories.
You figured this out
Okay.
because he's about to go off.
Best rap album this year
You
is
seem pissed about this.
No, I'm not at all. Actually, you know, I think there's a slight snub, but you know, it is what it is. Shit happens. Album number 1 is Royce da 5'9's The Allegory. Album number 2 is Nas's King's Disease.
Don't do that, bro. That's a Jones, bro.
I know, but
It's our uncle.
Jay Electronica and Jay-Z, A Written Testimony. Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo. And D-Smoke, Black Habits. That's the only project I haven't heard. Somebody told me that it was good though, so I will go listen to it sometime tomorrow. But yeah, that's the 5 albums. A lot of people, I did think myself that Little Baby could have been in here.
Really?
I think so.
You okay?
Little baby or the baby?
Little bit.
Or
Little
the-
Baby.
Wow.
The My Turn album. My Turn. I like My Turn. I like that. I like the My Turn album. And then I think he had like some big ass hits out, big ass singles out there. I really think he could have been on this in this category. Huh? The box is Roddy Rich. Yeah.
What baby is on?
I said Little Baby. There's no baby on the box. I'm positive.
This nigga sound like a uncle. He the trying to be cool ass uncle.
But this was the first year that there was no mumble rap in a while in the best rap album category, fam.
How you feel about that?
I'm quite, like I said, outside of that one album I think could have been in there to the right.
Second door.
I feel like I'm not mad at the category, especially when I looked up and seen when the cutoff date was. The cutoff date was the end of August. So
Do they change it every year?
It's at the beginning of September to the end of August, and then it goes just like that. So I understood why Benny wasn't on here. I think maybe there might have possibly could have been. I'm not sure the dates. I think one of them Conway things might have been could have been on here, but I'm not Brandon. I'm not gonna sit there and fight over that shit. I got it. It's going to either knowing the Grammys. It's probably gonna go to Royce, or they might finally give Nas a Grammy.
Wow.
I think Jay Electronica was maybe a little too militant on there with all
Oh,
the
for
Farrakhan
sure.
samples that
Them
they
white
probably
boys
were not
wasn't
gonna do
trying to
that
hear that.
shit. We're not gonna put this nigga on stage in the middle of this pandemic
That boy made
to talk his shit.
Yeah. Damn.
Black lives do matter. And who else?
To tell you that,
Who else?
other than Jay Elect,
If it's not Jay, it's gonna be Nasir.
do you know how much shit Jay Electronica will talk if he set out all that time and comes and wins best rap album?
But they got. Hold up, Joey.
Damn, Jay Electronica might just be like
Joe
the most-
Budden's been there say, what?
Oh, that nigga might be. He might not never rap again.
No, in retrospect, after the dust has settled and we look back at that album, do you think it deserves that title amongst everyone else? Out of all of those albums, who do you think deserves to win?
I would say Royce.
You really,
I like
and
that.
I'm not
I like
debating.
Royce.
I'm just asking.
I'm a Royce fan though, and I think his last two projects were probably some of the best.
But
Like,
take your fanship away from it
Okay,
and
if-
butt it up against that album. Do you think
I
it's a
think when
better
you
album?
talk about albums as a whole, the
Mhm.
project, the concept,
Yeah.
the lyrical ability, song content, I think that probably is the best album. I think Alfredo might be the easiest pick because it's short, concise, and it's just good
Yeah.
from start to finish.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing bad on Alfredo. So picking Alfredo would be pretty easy for me because, like I said, it's as close to a 5 as you'll probably get on this list. I didn't give none of these albums a 5, but that one and is probably up there. And the Allegory to me is pretty close, but it gets knocked off because it's just so damn long.
Okay.
But when you talk about the concept of it, like
Yeah.
I think the Grammys would love some shit like that.
I do think Royce's album was well rounded,
Mm-hmm.
lyrically was there, 100%. I
So
think
Royce is a beast.
I think the order or just how it was laid out, everything about that, it was powerful. It made a statement. The production was really nice. I have to agree with you. I just like to play devil's advocate,
And Nas has never received a Grammy, so
and he won't. I've called you. We've had that discussion. The episode hasn't dropped yet, so stop. And I'm being real. Yeah, all right.
you think it's going to King Disease?
If Nas wins, y'all won't hear. Y'all won't be able to tell me shut the fuck up enough.
Derek, I mean, I'm fine. You already told me he's not better than my favorite rapper, so it's okay.
I still hate you for telling everybody that too.
What do you have winning this award? What do you think the Grammys?
No. Crazy. I
Give
sent them
me
a text.
all the
Alfredo,
in invisible ink.
A Written Testimony, King's Disease, The Allegory, and Black Habits.
Black Habits
D
is
Smoke.
all jokes aside, I think the real competition is between Nas and Jay Electronica, but only because Jay Electronica had so much Jay-Z influence. I think we might fall into a pit where it ends up being Jay-Z versus Nas on like some sneaky shit. And if Jay
That shit really is a Jay-Z album.
It low key is, bro.
If Jay Electronica wins this Grammy, if
Jay-Z's
Jay
going on
Electronica wins
stage, man.
this, Jay-Z's
gotta
going to be
go
up there
on
with him. And if he's not, then if Jay Electronica wins a Grammy and Jay-Z does not go on stage with him, that Instagram post is going to be the best thing you've ever seen in your life. It's going to be the pettiest fucking thing in the world.
You're kind of making me not like Jay-Z right now.
You should love Jay-Z.
I do, but you're kind of like.
Doesn't he have a song called You Should Love Me? Yes, he does. You should love him. Listen, You. I'm not giving you an option.
It's really because Nas is a Jones, bro.
I understand that,
I feel
but you
you.
know what? There's plenty of us that have.
Okay,
them.
let's keep going to knock these damn categories. You can just tell me who y'all think y'all winners would be for these
Keep
categories. Best rap song: "The Bigger Picture" by Lil Baby, "The Box" by Roddy Ricch, "Laugh Now Cry Later" by Drake, "Rockstar" by DaBaby and Roddy Ricch, and "Savage" by Megan and Beyonce.
Savage. Jesus, those are really the best songs?
That
rap
can't
song.
be.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Putting the coupe at the light, telephone 12 for a swap, busting all the bells on the box. I done hit the lick with the box. I done hit
Come
the
on.
thing with.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
I pull out the Glock and
What
spill.
else is dope about that song other than
I'm
that
getting
part that y'all sang?
crazy.
The whole song, bro. That whole album is crazy.
I didn't listen to Roddy Ricch. I don't like the nigga voice because so I couldn't listen to him.
So who you
Roddy Ricch is everything right about Future and Lil
That's what y'all keep saying.
Young Thug that I like, bro.
Fam, who you got winning this award?
Oh, Savage. That's coming home to the H.
Yeah, Beyonce's got that one.
Yeah.
All right, best rap, best. Hold on, what?
Jesus. The box.
Huh?
The box.
Best. Yeah, we can skip the best melodic shit. I don't really give a fuck.
Melodic.
Best rap performance. Shit, yes.
That's a cute way to say song.
Nigga, best nigga music.
Deep
is who?
Deep Reverence by Big Sean and Nipsey Hussle. Bop by DaBaby. Jack Harlow, What's Poppin'. Lil Baby, The Bigger Picture. Dior by Pop Smoke. And Savage by Megan and Beyonce.
Pop Smoke's gonna win because he died.
Jack Harlow's gonna win it and piss everybody off.
Oh, because he's got Tory and Wayne on it.
And this song was on Sports Center Top 10, like he said it would be. But the best
Brand new
song
dick.
was,
What is it? Brand new dick. Say Magnum.
yeah, the best song was the Nipsey and Big Sean one.
Deep References.
Yeah, Deep Reference.
Deep Reference is
easily
an
the best
amazing
song.
song.
I got the Bigger Picture.
Really?
Yes.
What is the bigger? What song is that? What is the melody?
It's Lil Baby's Black Power song.
Lil Baby
Oh,
has a
that
Black
hoe
Power
was
song.
hard. That hoe
Oh,
was
the one
hard.
where he's in the. Oh,
Okay, that hoe was hard. But when I hear Bigger Picture, I think of Big Crit, bro.
Street Love Me with a deep reference. I'm sorry.
Big Crit, Big Picture. That song is fucking
Deep
amazing.
Reference smacks though.
All right. We gonna move on
Mom
to
likes that
this.
song.
This
Mom likes what song?
Big
Ooh,
Picture by Big
shit.
Crit. She was like, that's a good song.
Big Crit shouted, spit like my last breath.
was like,
Casket
you was
rap,
listening
6
to
deep.
I was
BB King
impressed.
saw the king in me. That's
You know
a
what Big
dirty
King
line.
stands for? Blues Boy King.
Yes. Do you know who's playing him in the movie?
Who?
Wendell Pierce.
Okay, so look, okay, peep this. I don't even give a fuck who y'all think wins these hoes, but this is the best progressive R&B album, and then the best
Take my
R&B
money.
album. This is two different categories. I'm just gonna read them all out
Shoot
to
it.
you. Janae Aiko. Well, I'll let you know which one is which. The best progressive R&B album. It used to be urban contemporary. They changed it to progressive. I don't know what the
Because
fuck
they
is
took
the
urban, because they
Oh,
can't
yeah,
say
'cause
the
you can't
word
say
urban,
urban.
anymore. Yeah.
difference. That's funny.
The best nigga music light.
Janae Aiko, Chloe and Halle, Free Nationals, Robert Glasper, and Thundercat.
Shit.
And
That's tough.
then you got regular R&B.
Free Nationals is dope,
Regular
though,
R&B. This
bro.
our shit, huh?
Yeah, kind of,
Okay.
sort of. Gregory Porter, John Legend, Luke James, Giveon, and somebody named Aunt Clemens.
Oh, and Clemens. Yeah.
Is it good?
Yes.
It is?
I need to
It's
run
like
it.
that? Okay, I'm going to run
I need
it.
to run it.
Which one?
No,
is Elevator
Giveon.
Music? Oh, I haven't
You don't
heard
like
his,
John
I,
Legend?
I haven't heard his new album.
Take it.
John Legend is
Wigger.
amazing.
Okay, so
He's
peep
a lot
this.
like you. You don't want your brother to win?
I think you're right here with me on this one. Where the fuck is Ro James at, fam?
Bruh. I knew you was the one the Lord
Where
chose,
the,
Father.
where the fuck is the weekend at?
Bruh.
You might not be with me on that one, but where the fuck is the weekend at?
They're never going to respect the Weeknd or Ro James.
Bro, James was tougher than a
The Weeknd
$2
had
steak.
the Blinding Lights was one of the biggest songs of the fucking year.
With the Weeknd,
That was so
the
hard, bro.
reason that I don't expect the Weeknd to be considered for a Grammy is because he's playing the Super Bowl.
Because that nigga from Canada.
We gave you this, you can't have that too.
You can't get both of them, bro.
pick
Not
one.
even a fucking but not even a nomination.
No.
Not even okay. If you wanted to snub the album, fine. But when a nigga has one of the longest charting singles of the year, how is it not in either
This
best record or
year's
best
charts
song?
don't count.
Probably because we're in a pandemic.
Yep.
That should make it count even more.
Yeah,
I'm stuck at home and I'm listening to this shit that
I'm
makes me want to
continuously listening to this shit.
Okay, so if that's the case, Beyonce is going to lose out on a Grammy. Let's watch.
It ain't her Grammy. It's Megan Grammy.
Let's watch Extension and
It's-
Quickweave Twitter
it's Megan
lose their
Grammy.
minds to this.
It's Megan
That
Grammy.
was
Who give
super
a fuck?
racist, and I hope the girls tear your fucking mentions apart.
It's Megan's Grammy.
No, Extension.
I hope they rip that bitch apart like Sid does his toys.
Let's play
Let's
nice.
play.
No, Extension's Twitter is the white girls because I know white girls who've been mad
Okay.
at me for not letting them play
So
a
peep
Beyonce
this.
song
Peep
before.
this. I understand the cutoff
She's a
period
beautiful woman.
because right
I
now
love her.
I'm currently in the dilemma as I try to make the list of the best underground albums. The fact that I know there are at least 2 or 3 people with projects that they're fine tuning, and I want to finish this list now. And these niggas are talking about the project may not drop until the end of December. I don't want to wait till January.
Pussyfooting.
I don't want to wait till January to make.
I want to call one of them out.
I don't
but
want to
I
wait
ain't.
till January to make a goddamn
I
list.
tell you about putting Woo on a job.
But it's just like I want to give these people their thing, and then also just like how they do it. I don't like the fact that there is an album from last September that I now have to consider
I hate
as the
that
best
because
black
that's
album
tough.
Which one?
of this year. I'm just saying in general. Like I don't like that they do that. Like September 1st to August, September of last year to August of this year.
Yeah.
That's dumb to me.
When being in charge of the Grammys, when would you set the table?
Because people don't really release music in the fourth quarter, I would say January to December.
Think about it.
To like the end of November, beginning of December.
They
That's
come-
a long time.
That comes out the week or two
It's-
after
it's-
the Grammys.
It's a long
I mean,
time. It's a year regardless. I'm just putting the year within the year.
the Oscars and the Grammys are like a week or two apart, but the grading distance is so weird. It's so off.
Why?
okay,
is
and talking to the two of y'all.
and why the fuck do you need? What's that? September, October, November. We're like right big Thanksgiving. Why do you need 2.5 months to get these nominations together? It shouldn't take that long.
It don't.
It shouldn't take that long, fam. I sent y'all this shit of what I dropped. Pick what you want to pick and send your shit back. If you don't send your shit back by such and such date, your
You
vote don't
SOL.
count.
The Oscars are fucked for the next 4 years.
Well, who gives a fuck? They're stupid because they just won't fucking put movies in people's homes and let us live our lives.
So are the Grammys.
The Grammys are not fucked. We have music
It's
on our
music.
phone.
No, the Grammys are fucked because we're not getting the right music on our phones because
That don't have nothing to do with it.
that has everything to do with it.
I
The
don't-
music you want isn't there. And
What
you
you
know why it's
mean?
not there?
It's-
Because of who's behind them.
I don't know. That's not it. I don't care about who dropped. I just want the stuff that dropped in this year to be
accounted
categorized
for.
for this year. There's no reason that because right now, there's no reason that,
So you're
that I
ups-
should be thinking about Benny next November.
So you're upset that
Why would I be thinking about
But
Benny next November?
Okay, so
He
Benny
done probably
so,
dropped another album.
so Benny's album. So he's definitely
another
having
one, another like 5.
Shut up! Don't do that. So
Another
Benny-
5.
So Benny's really good debut album will probably have to go up against Drake's album that's coming out in a couple months. And that's what you're upset about.
Yes, that's stupid.
I'm not upset that it'll be going against that. I really don't care. But I just feel like it's dumb that
Harpo,
you-
who that woman?
that you're not categorized in the year that you drop in.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty fucking stupid. I think that and then just oh my god. Grammys they're just so out of touch. I think all award shows are fucking out of touch.
Out of touch,
how I sit there and watch Doja Cat win all these fucking R&B awards the other night.
Soul Music Award.
R&B and soul was going to Doja Cat.
Are you in real life?
Award after award. She was going up, and then the thing about that stupid ass award show that was on the other night is it was the same people in almost every single category for that genre. So R&B soul, it was always Janae, Summer, Doja Cat, and there was one more person, but it was always Doja Cat fucking winning. I can't name you a fucking Doja Cat song off that album that won all those fucking awards last
Only one I
night,
know from her is the Bitch I'm a Cow.
Moon.
and that's not even on that shit.
Shit like 4 years old.
That shit is trash. Want to talk about some more trash shit? Let's talk about how Kevin Hart dropped a trash ass stand up comedy special.
Can I do this? I'm gonna start here.
Really, you was in the house. Did you watch that shit? Or you refused to? You watched it? I want to hear that first. 'Cause You're a
Yeah,
comedian.
let
Let
Riley
the
go
comedian go
first.
last.
He really didn't watch it the way I watched it.
As he scratches
As
his,
a as
scratches
a
his
as
face
a
and
as
rubs his
a
eyes.
as a now married, have been divorced, as a father, as a black man, talk about the Kevin Hart shit.
Kevin needs to stick to commercials, acting, and he no longer needs to do stand-up comedy.
His little baby
I don't-
kicks.
I
Say he
don't.
needs to do what? I'm sorry.
He needs to stick to commercials, advertisement, and
Movies.
movies. Kevin Hart, in my opinion, is just not entertaining as a comedian. Now, with
I have a question. I'm sorry.
what's up?
Do you think he's trying to stay too clean?
I don't even think he's trying to stay too clean, bro. I just think like his style of comedy, like it was a new thing,
Uh-huh.
and then it just became not a thing, and he kept trying to still do the thing, and the thing
The
just
short, loud guy.
it's like the horse is beat and is dead. Like that horse is dead.
Mm-hmm. I saw real quick. I saw Joe Budden ask the question, "Did the Plastic Cup Boys write this?" And I thought, oh, well, of course they did because as Plastic Cup Boys, they write all that nigga shit. But as I would listen to these jokes, I thought these niggas couldn't have wrote this shit. And I really
You think this was Kevin writing his own shit?
This was Kevin writing his
I
own.
think it had to be because
This
I
was
need to
Kevin
look that
writing
up
his-
while y'all talk because I forgot that thought. But this did not. Sound
This was
like
Kevin
Kevin's
writing his
writing.
own shit, and this was Kevin writing his own shit, and this was a comedian working out shit that he hasn't worked out before. Because none of all as wherever all of y'all have been, y'all have never been a comedian working out things before. You go to somewhere you go to somewhere that you're comfortable, and you go to somewhere that you feel like you're safe,
Yeah.
and you tell shit that you think you can tell.
But okay, and I get that. So this is why we saw $250 tickets to go see Dave Chappelle.
No, that's
Yeah,
not why. That's not why that
hear,
happened.
Hear me out.
Yes.
Because there's material that needs to be tested.
Mm-mm.
Hear me out. Just hear me out. There's material that needs to be tested. There's trial and error. I know that for sure with comedians. Like they literally go to places, do
Test
their
markets, yeah.
and test market. I don't think this was a good time to do that.
This wasn't a test market for him.
Then what was it, Mathis? Please,
he
please
was-
tell me.
He was sure he had something here.
The concept in itself was stupid, in my opinion.
The concept of someone being so rich that they could do a comedy show in their house to someone who is so rich that they could do a comedy
Who
show
are
in their
these
house.
people in your house, Kevin?
The same people who went to all of Dave's shows in Ohio.
It's corny, in my opinion.
And no, because
in my opinion, it's
because
corny as hell.
it's out
It
of-
didn't make any sense.
it's out of touch.
It's too much.
It's not enough. Because as far as he's concerned, he's rich enough to. If you listen to all of his stories, all of the stories in that stand up had to do with him being so rich that it didn't matter, that he could do whatever, that none of that shit mattered.
Right.
This is my life now.
It
I can
didn't
do
matter
whatever.
enough for it to be funny.
Right. I'm gonna say this, and people are gonna because I'm here. I can say these things, and what I have said has gotten me here, so I can keep saying what I'm saying. That's what he was saying.
The audience didn't even seem like they were enjoying that shit.
The audience enjoyed it
Laughed
because
they were there.
that's what's called a captive audience. You're always gonna get laughs at a recording. You'll never get laughs at an open mic.
Like, bro, like I literally like and I don't know what it is about comedy. Maybe there's just a certain style of comedy that I prefer.
There is.
I love Dave Chappelle.
There is.
I love Dave Chappelle.
Genius.
I've watched all of his comedy and like in the past, a couple years with the Netflix things.
Mhm.
I may have laughed at one or two jokes per special.
Right.
Like it's funny. It is funny, but not funny enough for me to laugh out loud.
Real. You know how I listen to music, and you can tell me that you like this or you like that.
Yeah.
I could break down the comedy that you watch and tell you what you would and would not laugh at because I understand comedy to the point where I know what is for you and what's not for you. This was not for you.
No, I
Like
don't even think
Kevin in movies, even what's his name?
he did. He wrote that shit
In,
by his goddamn self.
In
He did. He wrote it by himself. There's no need to look it up.
all About the Benjamins.
Tragic.
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps hasn't put a good stand up out in a long
Okay.
time.
I don't think he's capable of doing so. Like to me,
That's
these
fine.
guys are people who are funny in a certain setting.
They're funny in a vacuum, and they all want to be Eddie Murphy.
But you know what happened? I did notice this. Even if it's not how you want to say it's not for certain people, whatever. He had the right. At time, he had the right topics. He had the right. It's like when it's like when a battle rapper has a good scheme.
It's like when Meg talks about. It's like when Meg has "Who Shot You" on her album. No, you can't.
He cut you like Ice Pick Isaacs.
It's like like I said, it's like when a battle rapper has a great scheme.
Let me slow it down. I just dissed you.
I hate conceited. A very good scheme, and the punchline at the end of the scheme just is it doesn't land. So now you just wasted 40 seconds of your 3.5 minute round. Yeah,
You get another cut and another cut.
that land.
It's like the seatbelt won't work, and I keep trying to buckle.
Yeah, a round is like about 3.5 minutes, give or take, most people's, right? So if you go into a scheme, some schemes normally last anywhere from 20 seconds to 40 seconds. If you don't land something hard at the end of that 40 seconds, you wasted 40 seconds of your time. And when Kevin Hart would tell these jokes, and it would just end with him like laughing
Calling
at
his
own,
daughter a hoe.
or laughing at his own self, or saying, "Oh, my ex-wife's going to sue me for that one." It just doesn't hit, fam. Like you forgot the punch.
Also,
There was no punch.
with that, and what Mathis said, when you have something so potent,
Mhm.
has Tay Rock recovered from that? Tay Rock has not recovered from that battle.
From which battle?
During the seatbelt line,
What battle
We
has
like-
What battle has he had since?
he did very good against Daylight.
Which battle?
Was
Say the
it-
line, because
was it
people
the same-
people at home don't know.
Hold on, was it the same as? Was it better than what he did
Take
with
the camera from me.
with
If the red light is
with Hollow?
hot, it's still there. Is the red light up there still good? Yeah, okay, you good.
Was it the same as? Was it on par with Hollow?
No, because you're battling Daylight.
Okay, so like I said,
Daylight. Have you seen Daylight?
like
All I need is 3
like
day
I said,
grace.
has he recovered from that? Because Hollow hasn't recovered from that, but he hasn't recovered from that either. Like Kevin gave his.
We're in a quarantine room. No, that don't count.
What are you? No. It counts. It counts.
That's for another show. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
We'll say that for real talking.
But
really, or
but I'm
whatever
just
it's
saying,
called.
like that analogy in itself is the prime example of what I'm trying to say about Kevin.
Mhm.
He reached his ceiling.
He'll never be able to top those first two stand-up sessions.
He reached his ceiling. In stand up, he's reached his ceiling. I
That's
don't
not
see
even a
Kevin.
ceiling.
How far are you going? You going 3?
Bro, I don't see Kevin. I don't see him doing another
was the
successful
third one?
stand up.
You guys trying to
I
get to the
don't.
third one.
I feel like he's done. I feel like he's washed. I feel like that's it for
He
him.
cried at the end. He was like, "Thank y'all for helping me sell out Madison Square Garden." Whatever that one was.
Well, hit the fire on these bitches.
Yeah.
Oh fuck no!
That one's trash.
Bom, 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 bom.
Hit the fire was mid, fam. It was some mid.
Mid.
It was
That
mid.
was Reggie.
Corey, I need you to understand.
I was
He
not-
was selling
I was being
people.
nice.
He was selling people.
That was Cheryl Miller.
Clink clink.
That's
I was about to
fucked
live a
up.
single this week. Clink
Oh
clink.
my god!
As a comedian who watches comedians, who studies comedians, who wants to put out a stand up one day and just hope people like it, this hurts.
Let me sponsor your stand-up.
If All Me
We get a
sponsors my,
GoFundMe.
huh?
Get a GoFundMe.
Ben had
For
one.
stand up.
Yes.
We got you.
If All Me sponsored my stand up, I understand that the first 3 minutes of it is just gonna be DJ going, Nigga, you better be funny.
Don't
And then I
fuck
had
up.
to go out and
Don't
tell
fuck up,
jokes.
nigga.
Yeah. Hey, nigga, you better make me
That,
laugh.
Don't
that
fuck up.
behind the scenes
It's
portion
gonna
of
be
the movie.
ridiculous.
Greatness.
It's gonna be so
Hey,
stupid.
it's gonna be a lot of. Hey, don't blow this, Mathis.
hey,
Say,
Judge. Hey, Judge.
I gave you part of Jason's college fund. Nigga, you better not fuck this up.
Hey, we got a lot riding on this nigga.
Hey, nigga. Hey, remember when I had the second baby? I gotta put 2 kids through school. Don't fuck this up. And then she's gonna be Jessica chilling with her hair done and be like, listen.
I'm putting Vaseline on the
I'm putting nothing but friends and family in the first 3 rows.
Why she put this on her face? Why is she rubbing it on her face? I need big laughs. I'm killing. Hit the fire on these hoes.
The 5 Harpies. Hey, Cookie, tell your girls, come here. You know, y'all know what to do.
Peaches, that's delicious. But listen, what was I saying? But no, this. See, I'm gonna do great. This hurt as a comedian because this was Kevin Hart as what he was calling himself. He's in a different space.
My
He's old.
God.
He's old. He's angry. He's in a different field.
I got a question.
DJ, go.
How many comedians off the top of your head, if you can think of it, have ever spent an hour on stage? Not like with the behind the scenes stuff and all the funny stuff between cuts. Because I don't think I've ever seen a comedian spend this long on stage.
I have a more important
stand-up.
question and a better question.
Because that was the biggest problem to me. That was almost like an album that's too long. Like you didn't know when the fuck to get off a stage. And it may be like Matt said, you're just trying out all your shit, but you're trying out all your shit on Netflix. It's not the same. Like Dave tried out his shit in the room, and he gave y'all on Instagram what he wanted to give y'all, because that was House of Blues.
And I'll tell you what.
On IG.
I'll tell you what. Dave tries all of his shit out, and we don't see all of his shit because Dave does things like this. Dave will drop into a regular open mic for comedians and shut it down for the next 3 days.
Like he did in Houston recently.
Because Dave showed up to Rudyard's, which was a open mic in Houston. On a Tuesday night, he showed up. The show started to 8. Dave showed up at 8:05. He got on stage and bumped everybody at 8:05. He didn't get off stage until 10:15.
Oh, that's great.
He showed up at Darwin's the next night. The show started at 9. He didn't get off stage until 1. So
Damn.
Dave can work out his shit. And people will stop and let that shit happen because
It's
Dave
Dave
Chappelle's
Ain't
on
nobody put the
stage.
nigga down, bro.
And I have a question for y'all.
Corey, what is it?
Other than Dave Chappelle, who we could agree is top 2, top 3.
Yeah.
Other than
That's a
him,
bad idea.
name me somebody with more than 2 hard ass stand ups.
Martin.
There's not.
More than 2.
There's not.
Eddie.
No, there's not. That's
Eddie only has 2 hard ass stand ups.
no.
His 2 is hard.
No. The hard. No, hang on. That's the hard part. There's not more than 2.
Ain't nobody
Thank
tell
you.
Ain't nobody tell this nigga to keep joking on stage?
I'm saying
There's not 2 because.
Hold on. So you try to get this nigga?
No.
Cookie?
I'm
No,
saying
he's not. He's not.
I'm not getting niggas sympathy points for keep going on stage.
Y'all are giving him the Alicia Keys, what I call the Alicia Keys Lil Wayne trip.
You're right.
Yes, bro. Little Alicia, me and my girl got into this a couple weeks
He's
ago.
not
I mean,
right.
got into
He's not
it.
right at all.
Alicia
Listen, Relly.
Keys came out the gate with 2 fucking classic R&B albums.
Yup.
You're not right.
And we're not gonna argue that. Alicia Keys came out the gate with 2 classic R&B albums. Huh?
Okay, we're not talking to him right now. I'll give you the second one. But
I'll
I'm not
put
calling
you
the
in
first one a
motherfucking
classic.
mouth.
Alicia Keys came out with 2 classic albums. The third one, everybody says she fell off. Am I lying?
I don't think she fell off.
If you
at
was
the
any
third
bigger,
one.
I don't either, but most people will say that she fell off after the third one,
I
right?
think she fell off on the 4th one.
God,
I agree with you.
man. I can't wait till I get
Lil
big so I
Wayne,
can put
people
you on
love
our
to say
album.
Lil Wayne fell off, but nobody want to recognize how
Right before I
fucking
walk out
far
on stage.
Lil Wayne fell from.
Lil Wayne fell after like 7
probably right.
albums. That's
But
different.
I'm talking about his fall off, bro.
he fell off, but it was like 7 albums and 10 mixtapes
But
later.
I'm saying he fell off. But people, Kevin Hart dropped his
Yes.
2 super dope ass stand-ups, bro. The rest of them were okay or good, bro. Like, damn, he can't drop a classic every time,
I'm
bro.
not, but see, there you go. Being nice to niggas that don't deserve it.
No.
You said who's dropped more than 2?
Who's dropped more than 2?
Fire ass.
Other than Dave Chappelle. Don't tell me Martin.
No. Cat Williams is arguably
No, he's been done.
no.
Chill out.
Cat Williams
I laugh at Cat Williams.
More than 2 of them?
You pick name 3 good Cat Williams
Well,
stand-ups.
my memory is bad. I can't name you shit.
Tell me what
I
he was
just
wearing.
watched them.
I've never seen a Cat Williams stand up that I didn't.
Me either.
Ever?
Except for that. Except for that Supreme shit. But I understood the purpose of it.
Seen all of them, but I know
That's the issue.
I know I've seen at least 3 that I really, and I'm talking about laugh.
I know there's
I
not
think-
3.
I'm talking about tee.
I know there's not 3.
I get what you're trying to say for this nigga, bro, but you can't use that shit, fam. It's just
I'm
not,
saying,
it's
bro,
just
we
not
can't-
usable. I'm not asking that nigga to be great. I'm just asking you to be funny.
He had
He
funny
was-
moments, bro. It wasn't funny all the way through.
It didn't even make me want to laugh out loud. I may have chuckled a few times. Like I saw people saying they laughed like 5 times in an hour. I chuckled maybe 4 times in an hour, and that's not good, fam. You didn't make me laugh once. You made me chuckle. Go to the door. It's food.
Well, I was like, thing in the car. But yeah, I'm saying, man, like you can't expect somebody to come out there all the time and hit a home run, bro.
And bro, I get what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying. But when it's so bad, like when you feel bad for the nigga, like, come on, dog. I felt bad for him. I felt bad for Kevin Hart. Like
This stand-up was not good. It hurts to watch.
this was bad, and the one before that was bad too.
Okay, maybe I just laugh at everything. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I sat here and was balled up in the fucking on the couch laughing, but I mean that shit was cool. It was all right.
You a Jay-Z fan? He's all right, but he's not real.
I hate that you guys to say that right there. That kind of just made me mad. And damn you, really?
Y'all hate when I'm right because
I really do, cause you
you
said it in like a shutdown type of manner, nigga. Like I don't like that shit. It really pissed me off.
in the shutdown manner.
I'll do that shit. I don't get it done. I don't get it done to me.
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. Let's be real.
Let me
Let's be real
answer you a
transparent.
question.
Have y'all ever been in a relationship where the woman you're in a relationship with has chastised you or talked down on you for playing video games?
I don't play video games, so I can't.
Nah.
Nope. Here you go,
You
Corey.
never played
I
video
do
games
have a
before.
No, here's the thing. I don't own a console. I haven't owned a console since the original Xbox. That was it. And this was like freshman year of college.
Okay, so let me ask you another question. Should men get credit for not cheating? Relly, keep that red mic. Corey's gonna take the purple one.
I wouldn't say get credit. I'd say acknowledgement, maybe.
Is it an achievement for not
That's not
cheating?
an achievement. 'Cause you're
So
not
why should
supposed
we
to
get
do it.
acknowledgement for it?
I mean, it should be noted. I mean,
You said should men get credit for not cheating?
Yes.
I
wouldn't
don't
even say
like the should men part. I don't if you're gonna say should men
We're talking specifically
should
about men because
people.
there's no women in here, so we're talking about all men.
but just because there are no women in here doesn't necessarily mean that we cannot talk about them.
No, it does.
We want equality. Some people want equality.
Not that
And-
kind of equality.
I'm not a
We can't-
cheater. I'm not a cheater, so that shit don't matter to me. But
Okay, I'll say this. I have cheated.
Who hasn't?
I haven't.
You're a fucking liar.
I swear, bro.
You've never cheated
No.
ever in your life.
I've been, other than the relationship I'm in now, I've only been in one serious relationship. So, no, I've not cheated.
A whole
Look
bunch
at
of
me in the
hoes.
face.
Look, a whole bunch of hoes ain't cheating, bro.
look at me in the face.
If I'm not
me in
in a
the face.
relationship, I can't cheat.
Look at me in the face. You're fucking Jones.
Say that again.
I said, look at me in the face. You're fucking Jones. There's some.
I've never cheated.
You've never stepped outside.
I told you, I've been in one other serious relationship than the one I'm in.
Okay. So that breaks it down further. So
One relationship, one real relationship.
okay, so you've been in one relationship.
Yeah.
you've never done anything outside of so you've only ever dated one person. You've only had sex with like 3 people then.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
He's just a hoe. He just don't do relationships.
Thank you, bro. I just don't do relationships. If we don't have no
No,
commitment,
that's not a box of nugs, man. nigga.
I can't cheat. I can't cheat if I'm not in a relationship. You feel me? That boy got greedy. That boy got greedy. You overcooking this grits, coach.
There's a line between crazy and
That was the prime example of you got too much dip on your chip. Too much dip on your
salt.
motherfucking chip.
Okay.
All right. Now,
you
as
got
a
it.
man
Go
who has cheated, I don't think men should be championed for not cheating. I don't think men should be commended for not cheating. I don't think anybody should be commended for not cheating. That's nothing. There's nothing admirable about saying like, nah,
Debatable.
nah. Nah, I mean, I think if you are in a relationship, the goal is to be faithful. Yeah, I mean that's the whole.
If that were the
objective.
case-
pending on the type of relationship that you have.
If that were the case, you and I
Yeah,
would be dating women we both dated a decade ago.
Well,
You mean married to the same woman you dated a decade ago?
Ding ding ding. Don't listen. And I and DJ, I honestly don't want you to say anything on this topic because we're in your happily married home with both of your children and your beautiful wife, and I can't stand any of this happiness. It hurts my soul.
hate.
And listen, and I hope everything bad happens to you. If you'll excuse me, I have to go. What is it?
Buck nasty.
I would talk about your hoes, Buck Nasty, but it looks like you ate them. So,
Kim, sidebar, since we were talking about comedy real quick before we dive deep into this.
R.I.P. Patrice O'Neal. Yes.
Chappelle Show was not as good as people said it was.
Oh, you're smoking dick. And
I just went back and watched it.
It's a lot of hit and miss.
It was a lot of mid.
His hits were fucking
Yeah, they were.
amazing.
The R. Kelly POU was classic.
That was moon.
Prince.
All his hits was moon.
And the black white supremacist.
Jasper, that monkey was beating my hood.
that was his
That might be
first
one of
sketch.
the most genius fucking.
That was his first sketch.
He was ahead of his time, but honestly, I feel like this is the progression. Arsenio Hall, Chris Rock show, Chappelle show.
Martin went in there nowhere.
Martin didn't have a talk show type platform for that. So on a talk show platform. But yes, as far as that goes, men cheat for various reasons. I've cheated because I've cheated out of no.
Exactly.
I've cheated out of necessity. And when I say necessity, I mean emotional necessity. I've been in situations where I was neglected, I was abused, it was a different thing. I felt where if I stayed in the situation, I wasn't staying in the situation for the right reasons. I needed to get out. And this person that I felt would give me those things treated me a certain way because this was the option. This was my out. I've been there before. It's not the best thing because it is cheating. You are somewhere, just leave. Sometimes that isn't always the option. Sometimes that thing happens before the other things happen. Everybody ain't able. Everybody ain't able to have enough sense to know. Everybody's not able to be with a good enough person to stay with. Everybody's not able to, be in a good enough situation. So
Now, I can attest to and sympathize with you on your situation that you were in to a degree. I saw signs and ignored so much stuff because there's an unspoken pressure that a lot of people don't talk about You have your parents or your grandparents who constantly tell you, you youngsters don't know what real love is. You're so quick to skip out on the situation. And a lot of things don't necessarily need to be worked through.
Sometimes you gotta cut that cord.
Yeah, I overlooked 8 years. And on year 2, I knew in my mind and my heart that I had made a mistake. And for the sake of this is what you're supposed to do in a marriage, or this is what, you're supposed to work through things, you're supposed to fight. And I still believe that. But you got to know where your heart is. And I didn't know who I was as a person. I got married very young. 22.
Hell no.
That's a long time.
And
She would have kicked 22-year-old DJ out the house.
so
Big homeless.
Fuck,
it's
bro.
different. It's different when, because I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I was a mature 22. Like, to get married at 22, to be doing the things that I was doing at 22, to be in a mindset that I was in at 22. But I still didn't know myself. I didn't know who I was as a man. I didn't know what I really wanted. And when I started to discover those things, I started to see that my moral compass and what I was going through in my relationship and my marriage just didn't add up. And because of love, overlooked so much stuff to where by the time it was too late, I'm talking about in too deep, like 10 years, bro. That's a long time. Yeah, like that's a very, very long time. And
Time.
what I went through the last 2 years of that marriage, I am not proud of whatsoever. And I really wish I would have did things completely different. Cause like nobody deserves, even though I wasn't happy, she didn't deserve to be done how she got did.
Did you do her dirty?
Yeah.
You can't tell from that nigga voice. That nigga did. He was a ho.
I need to hear it. I need to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I dig that. I feel that. I respect that. I think that me and you can talk about this better than the two of them. I don't think that it's different because you could be in a situation that could treat you differently and you could expect and respect different things coming from a situation. The situation that I left before I got back to myself, damn, that's a pretty way to put that. The situation that I left before I got back to myself was,
got deleted.
yes, was a kind of thing that I put myself in because I thought it was the right thing to do. I figured I created the situation. I should put an end to it. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna write it out. I'm gonna finish it. This is gonna be it. Fucking put my jersey in the rafters. I've got it. This is it. I figured it out. This is the end. And then I was like, oh, you know what? I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is bad.
Definitely.
Ooh, good boy. I shouldn't drink this much anymore. This is bad.
Yeah.
And you try to change your life. But in that meantime, you figure out what you can handle and what you can deal with. And it doesn't make you a better or a worse person if you stumble a little bit to get to that point where you can figure out where you are.
I still feel like me as a person, I should have and could have done things differently. And I wish I would have done that. Huh?
Does she deserve it?
Every bitch. Swoo.
Deserve what? To get cheated on? I don't think anybody deserves to get cheated on.
Debatable.
I don't think anybody deserves to get cheated on.
There are
No,
terrible people in the world.
no, but here's the thing. all right, it wasn't a situation where I wasn't getting abused mentally, physically, verbally, anything like that. And that's not a shot at you. I'm just speaking in general. I wasn't getting abused. I just wasn't receiving love how I needed to receive it.
That's abuse.
It's not abuse.
Nah,
That's
it
negligence.
could be, but it's not.
That's
It
negligence.
is.
It doesn't have to be.
It is. It doesn't have to be, but it is if that's what you signed
Because
up for.
everything else was cool. I just wasn't receiving love the way that I needed it.
If you sign up for something and it's everything but, if I'm ABC but you don't know what D is, if you go ABCG, I need, pause. I'm not gonna say that out
Yeah.
Things are different. There's
The WB. You know, my bad.
I like chicken. There's a difference in the things that you need by the end of it. Because just because you don't give me something and I'm okay with living without it doesn't mean that I don't need it anymore. That's what I think.
I feel you. I don't feel like anybody deserves, because at the end of the day, the person who's cheating has a decision to make. You can decide to do what you want to do, or you can decide to do things the right way, and you can still do what you want to do.
People say you should get credit for making the right decision. You made a decision. You made the right one. You could have made the wrong one. There's some women that deserve to have the wrong decision made on their ass. And that man chose not to make that decision that day. He decided to still love you and all your flaws.
Listen,
All your big flickety flaws.
listen, I
And
love
you
you.
feel like you should be championed for that.
I don't think you should not. See, that's what we do.
Listen, I love
All right.
you. You got my son. You probably gonna be my wife. I care about you, but I fuck other women from time to time. That's some honesty for your ass. Okay? Jody. Baby boy.
Anyways,
What you gonna do about
as
it?
I was stating, that you,
RP John
I'm not
Singleton.
saying-
Chill out.
I don't know where he said because this came from
Both.
This came from Problem, I believe. Is his name. Yeah, Problem, TDE. Not necessarily Reason. There we go. One of them niggas was the problem and the reason. You know,
It
figure
was a
out.
problem and reason was the reason.
Not necessarily champion because it's not like you deserve a pat on the back for not fucking other bitches, but it's just like
What's getting credit though? It's the same shit.
sometimes it's like.
Just you need a little acknowledgement.
Like, you come to gripe at me like, do you know how much pussy I turned down?
Do you know what I could have done? Do you know who I could be?
And I say that in the most meaningful way, but it's just like sometimes it's like, and women turn down a lot of dick too. Women turn down a lot
Good
of
on them. So congratulate me the same way you want me to congratulate you.
dick.
But a lot of them don't ask for congrats though. Like a lot of women don't, bro. Until the nigga fuck up. Until you say some sideways shit. Like, nigga, do you know how much dick I slide past
Just
for your
wanna get
ass?
gas?
Do you know how much pussy I slide past to be here with you?
Not that much.
I'm sorry, bro. It's not the same.
They turn down more.
It's not the same, bro. Niggas are trash.
Whoa, bro. Chill out.
Bro, niggas ain't shit, bro. Come on now.
Bitches ain't shit either.
This is true.
I'm a married spud.
Yeah, let's cut him out of this.
But
we're in the happiest. We're in the
man,
second happiest.
y'all
home
gotta
I've
go
ever
watch
watched.
it.
I'm an advocate for there's a difference
think I love
between
my
bitches and women.
That's
Nah,
the best
man.
movie ever.
Cause I know Nay's a reality TV lover, but I don't know if she's on this one yet. I tweeted her about it before. Man, there's this show on called Put a Ring on It. That shit is the funniest shit of all time, bro. Bruh.
Never heard of it.
Bruh.
Oh,
Empty.
that's why.
Corey
That's
got
why
scared.
there's
But
no
nah, it's
food
not
or
even
drinks
like that.
allowed in the
The
studio.
show is about three couples, right?
mask off for now.
In the couples, there's somebody that wants to get married. And it's not always just the woman. But there was some shit that happened that stopped them from getting married. Man, there's some shit on that hoe. And that shit was, there's one woman that can't understand. She wants this dude to propose to her, but she doesn't want his son is about to go into the 9th grade, and he wants his son to go through high school with him. She don't want the son to live with him.
Why?
That's deep.
You got to.
She asked this nigga,
You got to get.
if
the
it
fuck out.
came between me and your son, who would you choose? That nigga said,
Bitch, don't ask me
that
that.
nigga said his son, and she said in her little confessional thing, as a person that don't have kids, I just don't understand this love for children. It's like,
Of course you don't.
I was sitting there holding my head like, this bitch is fucking retarded. This might be the dumbest this bitch I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life,
that's-
fam. I was
that's
like, why
stupid.
are you here asking me for a ring if you're not even ready to be a stepmom? Like,
Because she doesn't want to be a stepmom.
She wants to be a wife.
married. Yeah, she
well,
wants
you
to be a
can't-
wife.
You can't be one without the other.
Yeah, like love and marriage, bro. Frank Sinatra said, "Can't have one without the other."
Word. Y'all been listening to or watching anything that y'all want people to look at before we get up out here? I've been revisiting Snowfall. I'm on season, about to be on season 2 now.
I watched the jail episode last week.
Phenomenal.
Amazing episode of television. I'm still watching Seinfeld. I'm on season 4 of Seinfeld. Chill out. I'm watching,
Oh, well, that makes perfect sense.
but no, but I like Larry David. I watched Curb Your Enthusiasm. So
love Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Larry David wrote both.
So, we're not going to do that. It's the end of the episode. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that at the end of the episode.
It's not a lie. I have been watching Game of Thrones, which would make you proud, DJ. I'm on season 3.
Okay.
I'm on season 3. We're gonna make some. Me and V gonna make
What's going on
some.
right now?
It's been like 2 weeks since I watched it. So I only watch it with V.
John with the snow people yet? Are you still on the
He
wall?
with the snow people.
Oh, okay.
He got screwed over by old girl. She hit that boy with the okie doke and juked the shit out that boy and was like, you with my niggas right now. Yeah.
I know about where you at then.
Yeah.
Can I give a shout out before we close?
We're not done. He's still talking about what he's watching.
We
at the moment.
talking
Oh, I
about what
thought
we
you were
watching.
closing out. Sorry.
I don't have anything else that I'm just. Oh, I'm almost done with Hannibal. Me and V been watching Hannibal, which is a
Hannibal.
very good show. It's like the prequel to the Red Dragon and
Oh, okay.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lamb movie, starring Lawrence Fishburne is in it.
Mads Mikkelsen.
It's a movie or a TV show?
TV show.
Lawrence Fishburne, a TV show?
Yeah, three seasons,
Hate him like that.
like 13 episodes on
They already
Netflix.
just see me eat my nuggets like a serial killer.
Yeah, you did. I was kind of worried, bro. Bro, I was so scared, bro.
bothered me.
If he wasn't family, bro, I'd have been nerved the fuck up, bro.
Y'all
Dog.
ever seen
Never seen a nugget like that.
Y'all ever seen?
I didn't know them shits look like that.
Wait, have
That's
y'all
what
ever
they look like on the inside?
Wait, have y'all ever seen? Have y'all ever seen Hostel, where the dude was eating the meat plate with his hands, and
No.
he just took the meat, and then he took the lettuce, and then he took the sauce. He was like, "I like to use my hands when I eat my food."
I saw some shit. I saw some shit that tripped me out 2 weeks ago. We was at the gun range. This nigga picked up his shells and put them in a bag and left. Me and my cousin looked at each other like, "Bitch, is you crazy?"
Did you crazy?
No, the nigga make his own bullets.
Ah,
Oh hell!
Still
no.
some weird shit.
it is true. This
What?
reuse the same shells that came out of them.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Damn.
What is it? That's a shell casing.
I just confirmed the bar. Yes. Oh, okay. Good stuff.
Shout out him and Holla. That was Holla, right?
Why do you have to do that? Though,
Yeah.
like, am I?
We always say he always got clown for that bar too. And now we know.
Yeah, you can pick your shells up and refill them.
Thank Corey Mo.
Yeah.
With the
Thank my
same
dad
shells
for
that
knowing
came
weird
out.
shit.
Man, it be like that, bro. Shout out him and Holla.
Can I go now?
Yeah, you go.
What you been watching and listening to, man? That you want people to go.
I've been listening to. Actually, I've been re-listening to the Crab Feast. It's a big podcast, big comedians out of California that I've been fucking with for a really long time. The guys that I love. Ryan Sickler has a podcast called The Honeydew. He just had his 100th episode. He had it with his dude from the Crab Feast podcast, Jay Larson. They knocked that shit out. That was great. Listen to Elbows and Jumpers podcast. Listen to the Ivy podcast. There's a link on my Twitter for that. I had something that I wanted to talk about. DJ, I wanted to talk to you about music and how you think that my music is crazy because I like fun stuff and you don't like my fun stuff.
Who doesn't like fun music?
No, you like very like, oh, I'm DJ. This is my music. So
I'm better than you. If you don't love R&B, you suck.
I feel real.
100%. It's all
That shit
love.
hit home, nigga.
That shit hurt that nigga.
Y'all niggas get the fuck out of my place.
Hey, y'all go outside, bro.
And just like that,
Hit you with that
And
Marty.
just like that, we right the fuck back on
Hit you with that
bitch-ass
Marty
niggas.
Mar.
But no, man, I understand it's a pandemic with a lot going on, man. But I just want to take some time out. I'm an only child, man. We get here every year, when the holidays come up. It's about to be Thanksgiving. It's about to be Christmas, man. I love my brothers. I love my cousins, man. DJ, my light skinned brother, we fight a lot. But if we're ever on the same page with something, we know something's fucked up. If we're ever on the same page with something, we know something is really going down.
Real good and real bad.
Yeah, if we're on the same page with something, we know something's about to go down. C-Mo, you a Jones, so I ain't got no beef with you, brother. Really, I send you the oldest beats I can think of, and I'm like, damn, we should flip this. And you go, I know exactly what we should do, bro. I
Yeah.
got you.
just wait.
There it is. That's it. That's what hey, just wait, bro. I got you on that shit. Don't even worry about it.
I got playlists just for you. All the
We're
shit
gonna
that you
flip
send
that.
me.
Listen. You right, listen, you give me 20 bars, I'll put you on the beat right now.
I need the beat to start before I even start.
Yeah.
rapping.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know we got a pandemic going on. We got a lot of stuff going on, but I just want to take some time out to, my adopted family, my brothers, my cousins, my, whatever. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Let's close the show out. Who else got something else, man?
I watch. All right, I don't think YouTubers get enough credit. So shout out to Big Ja. That nigga is hilarious. Shout out to what's the dude name? Fenarios. And there's another guy who films all of his stuff. They do a lot of stuff together. And then what is it? Undone on HBO. The Undoing. It's a show on HBO. That shit
Nicole
fire.
Kidman and Hugh
Fire.
Grant.
Fire.
I was waiting for it to finish. It finished
Fire.
right?
Is it done this week? Because
Fuck
I
it.
haven't started it yet.
No, I started it and it's so good. Normally I like to binge stuff, but I literally wait every week and watch every episode. And y'all know I don't fuck with watching shit like that.
I've been waiting. I was about to start watching
That's
it. but
game
then-
over. You see who's in it.
Oh, my bad. I was about to start watching it, but then somebody was like, the finale's this week. So I was like, oh, I'll just wait that shit.
So I watched 2 seasons of the Chappelle Show today. So
Don't do that. He said don't.
no, Hollywood said don't. Chappelle never said don't.
Chappelle said don't.
He said no.
His stand-up is different. And can we talk about that now?
What you mean stand up is different? He literally said out of his mouth, don't watch this shit.
Uh-huh. But
I watched it before he said don't watch it.
That
My
was
bad.
before.
I
It
wanna
was
watch
before.
I wanna watch it again.
But you're sitting there reiterating that we should still watch it.
I'm not ready. No, we shouldn't if he said not to. But as far as I'm
That's what we're
concerned,
telling you. We told you not to. Nigga.
I started it today.
Okay, well, we're giving you that passage. You started it before you saw his stand up.
So I'm done.
Hopefully you don't have to go through that.
Man, look.
I would wholeheartedly like to think that Dave Chappelle Jay-Z'd his TV show so that Key and Peele could have a show, so that
Hell, my nigga was just broke.
Aaron Magruder could have a show. He had money back then.
Not when he first signed with Dave Chappelle. No,
He had money when he signed the Chappelle Show. Yes, he did.
He had some money.
He had two stand-ups and half
money.
baked.
He didn't have money, nigga. Like
He had 2 stand-ups and Half Baked by the time he started the Chappelle show.
Look up how much they got paid for Half Baked and then talk to me.
Lovecraft.
Yeah, we did.
Lovecraft,
we finished.
We
it
talked
already.
about it often.
What'd you think about it? You liked it?
Were you a fan?
Nigga.
He about to give us a breakdown.
I don't like scary movies. I don't fuck with demons and witchcraft. I really,
but they in your
I
house
really
now.
Don't. No.
You got a sage,
no,
my nigga.
No. I don't really fool with that stuff. Like really in real life, because I've seen some shit. We'll talk about that later. That shit was so good.
Very much so.
It was so good. It was so good. There were the visuals, the writing,
One of the best TV shows of all time.
the acting was fire. It was great. It was really good. I've watched it like 3 times.
That's what's up.
And I'm probably gonna watch it again.
I'm gonna go back after I finish Snowfall. That's what I've been on right now. I've been binge watching 2 shows right now. I've been on Snowfall, which is seriously some of the greatest cinematography I've ever seen
Yeah.
in television history.
What?
Snowfall.
Snowfall?
Yes. The camera work in Snowfall is immaculate.
Watch Hannibal.
You think the camera work in Hannibal is better
Not
than
the
Snowfall?
camera. Yeah.
Yes.
Hannibal has amazing cinematography, bro.
The cinematography didn't just get
Was it done by a white man?
I don't know.
probably.
See, y'all already
Possibly.
tripping. Y'all lost me
But
already.
I didn't say it was better. I said you would enjoy the cinematography.
Cinematography didn't get good in Snowfall, nigga. It's been good before then.
But from a TV
Watch
standpoint,
Children of Men.
from a
Don't
TV
try to
show
tell me
standpoint,
that a white man did something better than a black
from a
man.
TV show standpoint, Snowfall has probably some of the best cinematography, bro.
One Night in Miami coming soon, pimps and players. One Night in Miami, the movie, the Regina King flick, Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
Super
wait for
tough.
Barry Jenkins Jr. to come out.
Super tough.
Barry Jenkins Jr.
But like I said, Snowfall, nigga.
If Bill Street could
Nigga, was it your turn or is
beatbox.
it my turn?
What?
Shit, always talking down on the black people's creators, man.
I'm
God
not. I
damn.
love Regina King. I love her. I've
Just-
been on 227.
Anyway, and I've been watching NCIS New Orleans.
Oh, led by the white man.
Here.
You want Robin to lead you, nigga? It can't even be Batman. You can't even watch Roseanne with Batman in it.
Oh man,
George
man.
Clooney was in.
I
George
love-
Clooney was in Roseanne.
I love cop
Watch
shows,
yourself.
and I pretty much seen almost every episode, almost every cop show, but the shit that's on CBS.
Favorite cop show.
Because CBS is just.
Did you watch SVU, the new SVU, when the season started? They did
That first
the.
episode was just.
It was so bad when they did the dog in the park.
They
And,
pandered so bad.
oh, you gonna arrest me because I was in the park?
That was disgusting.
It was horrible.
I need to find
It was
out when my
fucking-
Wu-Tang show come
It
back.
was fucking disgusting. I don't know, man. Look,
I know you were mad because it came out every week.
That shit
why
was
does it come out
terrible.
No, that show was good, bro. Wu-Tang, they had, Netflix got a Wu-Tang show.
Yeah, they had a
Hulu.
Hulu show.
Yeah, that's what I said. Hulu. Y'all thought I said Netflix?
Yes.
Because I did. But
'Cause I
Hulu
did.
had Wu-Tang show. It was dope.
We are.
Shit was pretty
You don't fuck with you, Wu Tang?
Not like that. He don't.
Torture, motherfucker.
And like that, suck my dick.
Okay, well that's aggressive, and like that, we'll be right the fuck back.
I'm in this bitch. Nah. I'm a youngin' from the hoop, I ain't slacking in the booth. Get the bag, what I'ma do, leave, come back without a roof. Don't be lying in my rhymes, bitch, I'm with Lisa 9. I'ma shine without trying, I'ma kill him every time. I'm a youngin' from the hoop, I ain't slacking in the booth. Get the bag, what I'ma do, leave, come back without a roof. Don't be lying in my rhymes, bitch, I'm with Lisa 9. I'ma shine without trying, I'ma kill him every time. Got a lot of shit I've been through, trying to work on me because I know I got some issues. Trying to grab a mic instead of gripping on a pistol. Cause I've been to the range and I know I wouldn't miss you. We can't have no convo cause I know I wouldn't get you. Real ones don't know you so I know you ain't official. Saying that you self-made but you niggas did it with you. And your wish list of women don't match your style.